What's up, sleepers? It's your boy Eddbedhead here in the Sleeping Cinema. And today I have with me...
Backstab 246, or Breadstab, because that's what they call me now.
Son.
Yeah, and there will be timestamps
that guy
in the description for a review if you want to skip ahead to that. But for now, let's buy some tickets and grab our favorite concessions. So, how's your guys' week been?
I'm just gonna close that.
It's all right. Just watching a lot of anime and reading manga.
Hell yeah.
I've also been reading a lot of mine because, well, to be fair, I read a lot of it every day, but nothing that you guys would know, actually.
Our two manga fiends.
Yeah. And didn't watch anime today, this week. I didn't watch much of anything this week, actually.
Me either.
I did watch a movie called The Haunting. It's a 1999 movie, I guess. So, you know, just typical watched movie, played some games, got multiverses. So
Oh shit! How was multiverses?
It needs some work. I'll give it that.
Well,
it
you
needs
are
work.
playing the beta, aren't you? Too?
It is the beta, but it definitely needs work.
Well, then since you're playing the beta, you gotta.
I'm hoping they
report
add
son.
some more characters to it. I know they just announced LeBron James, but I don't want that.
I saw that.
Why not? He's in the Looney Tunes movie.
Yeah, he's literally in there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
well, then why not Michael Jordan?
Well, because he's not the new hotness.
yeah, that's big fact.
I'm just saying, Michael
Why
Jordan.
the fuck would they promote the fucking old movie?
look,
he could be like an alternate costume.
He had
I'd
better
prefer
cartoon
Jordan over
physics
LeBron
than
in the game.
Well,
LeBron.
yeah, but they gotta fucking get their.
Nah, bro. I don't
DVD
like
sales,
that.
I
though.
feel like he's
LeBron
just a
being in
meme
there.
skin that people are gonna use.
Probably.
Well, he's not
yeah.
a skin. He's a fucking
They're
character.
meme
gonna
game
create LeBron,
character.
but then they're also gonna give him a skin for Michael Jordan.
Because you guys remember that TikTok trend where people
Well, if
would
if Michael Jordan gets a skin, then who cares?
Well,
if
you guys don't
who
remember
it
that
is?
TikTok trend where people would steal LeBron James toys from Walmart?
No.
Yeah, the stretchy ones.
Yeah.
Why?
Because
they were funny.
they're funny. It was just a funny toy that stretches. People just steal
But
them.
yeah, so I'm looking forward to a lot of things. I'm really liking some of the characters like Bugs Bunny and Tom and Jerry. They're fun characters. Their characters do have difficulty levels to them as well. Like a few of them have expert level difficulties, and then there's
I
like
don't
the
know if
easier
I'm gonna do
ones.
this anymore.
I'll
close this out.
But you know, the game's still a little bit mid.
All right. It is still in its early stages, yeah.
Yes, it is.
Oh, you guys see that Call of Duty? The new one's beta's out as well.
I don't care.
Oh,
I'll just wait till the game's out, which is October or something.
I'm surprised Aleksey didn't
actually
get
November.
I didn't know it was out. So.
it. I feel like
It's
you'd
in
be the first.
November.
Oh,
I
Okay.
do like
So
Call of
it's
Duty. Yes.
I feel like you'd be the first to hop on that.
I'm
do
thinking
enjoy
about
it.
actually getting on there as well because I really want to play COD more.
You say that, but you won't even touch it.
I've been playing COD a little bit more than
Don't lie to me, bro.
I'm not. I've been playing.
Yeah.
Cold War?
Bro's
Cold War
lying.
more.
Cold War's not bad though. Yeah.
They did.
It's
They
a bit
they reset the whole thing, so everyone's at beginner level right now. If we play again,
bro, it says October 28th.
I swear it was November.
I played a few matches this morning of Cold War.
Cold War. Should I reinstall Cold War then?
If you want to.
So I mean, Jesus is the only reason why I didn't buy Vanguard. He's like, it's shit.
Vanguard
It's
is
shit.
good.
It literally, everyone said it was shit.
That's
I
why I
don't
didn't buy
read
it.
anyone, bro. You know this.
Well, you could buy your trash games if you want. I'm not stopping you. I'm just saying it's
Well,
bad.
You're the reason why you said not.
It's common sense that it was gonna be bad because they kept on
I
releasing
bel-
yearly releases, and each one started being worse and worse and worse. So that's why I didn't buy this one because I knew it was gonna be
over
shit.
here because he reads everything. So I was like, I'm not gonna buy it. I guess.
And guess what? I was right. It was fucking terrible.
That's why I haven't bought it. So
That's not why you didn't buy it.
How was your
It's
little
still there, actually.
how's your little trip yesterday, Javier?
Where'd
It
you go?
was- Oh, I just went tubing again.
Again? Damn, bro.
It
Stay
was for-
inside.
Bro, it was for someone's birthday.
Stay
this time.
inside.
It was someone's 21st birthday. He got fucked up and he couldn't even walk to his car anymore.
Oh my
Damn.
god.
That's crazy.
A coworker of ours.
Did they vomit?
No, he just doesn't remember the day.
Oh.
Oh my.
So this guy got
Did
fucked
you guys
up.
record them?
I believe that.
This guy got fucked up again. And he fell asleep, and everyone was just like looking at him.
Of course.
So-
Of course he fell asleep.
That's his go-to.
No
Drink
kidding.
so much and fall
Yeah.
asleep.
And then you
The
know,
classic.
and then our,
Probably sleeps
you
well.
remember Jaron, right? He got fucked up as well, and he
Really?
brought his brother,
Oh shit.
and he also got fucked up, and he drove us home because they didn't want me to drive.
in Minecraft, right?
yeah.
In Minecraft.
Because otherwise it'd be illegal to drink and drive,
Oh
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Good thing they're just drinking water the whole time. And then empty shit fell in the water. It was not a good time.
Oh no.
It was not a good time.
If you go tubing, expect to get wet
Well, she can't swim.
Oh,
If you go tubing, expect to get wet.
It was not because some other guy from our one of our coworkers.
did she have like
She
a
didn't
life
have
vest on?
She doesn't like it anymore, so she doesn't wear it anymore.
And the one time
She
she
doesn't
didn't
like
wear it.
life vests.
Not while she's tubing. That's the first time this has happened. Out of the 7 times we've gone tubing, this is the first time.
I know she was
Well,
just
I
talking-
would have expected that, you fall once or
yeah,
at least.
And then
Are you able to go underneath the tube?
Well, the ones that they have up there, yeah, they're holes.
Yeah, that's what you do.
The ones that she had though had like a
She
bottom
can't
on
swim
it.
to it.
You can hold on to the tube.
Well, you can hold on to it if it still doesn't have a hole.
Just learn to swim.
Well, she tried.
Oh, try
She
harder.
tried. Yeah. Other than that, went to the casino with the boys right here.
Oh yeah,
Hell
yeah.
yeah, we did. We all lost.
all
It was
lost, but,
epic.
Well, I mean, you only lost because you're like,
I
everyone's
lost
ready to
because you
go.
guys kept rushing me.
Well, yes. Oh my god.
Hey, no one
forced
forced
you
you.
to
No
lose
one.
it.
No one forced you to put the
I did
extra
not.
100
I
in.
did not.
We all say just
Oh, the
cash
extra
out.
100,
Yeah, literally, you were flushed, and then you're like, I still got 100 though, and then you put it in.
And lost
Legit,
that
if
too.
you would have walked away and did not play roulette and did something else, I told
probably
Eddie
would've
the
won,
whole.
yeah.
I told Eddie the whole night. I was like, man, if you would have walked away, I would have just went to a different machine and just put another $20 bill and just.
But
kept
yeah, I
going.
was out of all of them. I'm the only one who.
And then these fucking pricks were so disrespectful at the Taco Bell we had to go
Bro,
to.
for real.
Oh my
Yeah, I
god.
forgot what I said though. I felt so bad for it though.
I don't want that
I didn't
white
realize
shit.
when I said that. Like, what's that white shit?
It was like, hey, can you fucking read? It's the deluxe one. And you're like, I don't want that one. Like,
I
okay.
felt at least I
'Cause
felt
it-
bad.
that-
Why are you
This
so
guy was
rude,
going.
bro?
This
Why are
guy
you
went
so
full
rude?
fat mode and started
Hey!
listening to everything. He's gonna get like $50, $40, $50, $60
He
worth
couldn't
of
even
food.
finish what he actually got.
Because he kept on going. Because he just kept on going.
I did the same shit when I went out to eat yesterday as well.
Damn.
And he was laughing right in their faces too.
The
Bro, you guys
manager.
wouldn't stop. You guys wouldn't stop making me laugh. Y'all kept looking
Well,
like,
because
"Shut
if
up!"
we
Like,
didn't stop you, you'd be fucking saying your stupid ass order.
I would have just. I was
Bro,
just
you would
trying to
have gone
get.
up to like $80 on your order alone.
I know. It would have been the best $80 from Taco
No,
Bell.
they would have
Eddie-
canceled the order.
Eddie would have agreed right there. Right? Eddie,
No, I even told you to stop. I was like, that's a lot.
I made the same thing yesterday.
And they were like 12 minutes from closing when he did this.
Yeah, it was like
It was pretty bad.
It was 12:40 in the morning. Yeah, in the morning, right?
I went
Yeah.
to a new
Yep,
restaurant
babe.
yesterday as well.
So,
It was pretty
New
nice.
Restaurant.
Yeah, it's called the West Side. It's over there on the West Side,
Oh, wait, what? That's crazy.
and it was pretty. It's expensive, but the food's actually pretty good.
Ooh.
What'd you get?
I got me some barbecue mac and cheese.
Barbecue.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, barbecue mac and cheese.
That doesn't sound good.
It was smoked brisket with
You're so judgy.
some.
It sounds very unhealthy.
No shit.
It was it's not the healthiest.
When you go to a restaurant, unless you're going specifically to like a health conscious
Oh, okay, yeah.
restaurant, like what
That's
do you,
fair.
What do you
Just
do?
Going to Trader Joe's. and
You're
eating
going there for the
vegan.
experience and the good food. You're
and
not.
then they had a bunch of alcohol there, and they're
You
like,
know,
this is
I
good,
say it
this
sounds
is
unhealthy.
good, they're
And
just listing
I'm a
bunch
guy
of-
who gets fast food every day almost.
We were listing a bunch, and I was like, I'll just have the one because I don't want any more drinks.
like
Right, you
taste
don't
buds
need
was
it.
fucked,
You don't
bro.
need to overdo it.
remind me Alexi's Taco Bell order. It was fucking 3
So-
extra meat tacos.
Oh my god, man! when
A
he got
Crunch
back-
Wrap Supreme
And
that he
that's it.
doesn't even remember eating.
Right.
Bro,
And then you took Javier's food too.
Bro, what was funny to me about it was when we got inside the house and we sat
But
the
the
bag down,
barbecue mac and cheese is the big issue here.
and he legit, he was just thinking about his food. He started drooling, he had to wipe his
Yeah, I did. Yeah, when I got
Legit, he
home,
was so
I was
hungry.
literally drooling.
He's
no.
literally Wile E. Coyote.
I was getting shit on though at the restaurant though, because I ordered 2 big meals and I
Bro,
You get shit on every time you
no,
eat.
well, no, it's because so the second big meal
Everywhere
I
you go.
ordered was a pulled pork,
Pulled
pork
pork sandwich.
yeah, one of those. But then it had, like they gave me the sandwich and it had pickles on the side. I was like, ew.
Oh.
I had someone eat it, and I looked at the sandwich, I was like, there's pickles in the
sandwich.
and I did not refuse to eat it.
Oh my
You
god.
refused to eat it?
Yes, I refused to
You
eat
didn't?
it.
Was
That's
that
why
not
I
on the
don't get that
menu?
one.
I
shit
didn't
on
read
my
the menu all
sandwiches.
the way. I had to take a dump at the time.
What the
I was
fuck?
just with the people next to
I
me.
couldn't read the menu. The dump was too busy on my mind.
No, because I went with Jaron and his brother, and they
Bro
said,
was too busy holding in.
and they were saying his brother pointed out some food that was actually like it slaps there, and he was like, "This is good. This is good." I'm reading. He's pointing it out. I'm like, "Man, that shit look good." I'm like, "Okay," and then I was like, "I might get this, and I might get that," and I'm like, "Man, I gotta take a shit." Went to go take a shit. And
Good times.
yeah.
That's crazy.
I went to the fair yesterday.
Oh, what kind of
That's
fair?
about it. Just a fair like with little
Like
carnival attractions.
oh.
Did it get shot up?
No.
Surprisingly not, probably.
This was not
you
in
know,
our city, so
Oh,
it
it's
was.
not our city? Okay, so
Yeah,
yeah,
it
he's
was.
fine. Grand Rapids been getting shut up.
That's good.
Which
I mean,
is not our city, by the way.
I said Grand Rapids been getting shut up. He said, that's good.
Which is not our city, by the way, because
No,
we're not
it's
getting
not.
doxxed.
You don't know which city we're talking about.
Anyway, with that, let's take our seats and let's get into these trailers. Any new movies, TV shows, and radio games you guys are looking forward to?
No.
I
mean,
I
besides
guess
the
just
games we mentioned
Nagatoro-san season 2 comes out
it's coming out.
beginning of next year.
Oh shit!
okay.
Hell yeah, bro.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all I'm looking forward to. Really.
Hell yeah.
I got all I got the last 2 volumes I needed to complete my collection
Is that
so
like
far.
the final volume?
He's
Is that
fine.
No, it's still ongoing.
Yeah.
It's just
Well, yeah, I know it's still
it's just I got the
most recent.
to the latest
You
release,
got all the Infinity Stones.
which is 1 through 10 so
Okay.
far.
I guess I'm still looking forward to like Pokemon stuff. I said I wouldn't cave into watching spoilers, but I caved in and started watching the leaks.
I mean, who
For Pokemon.
cares, bro? It's
It's
Pokemon
a very big
spoilers.
thing, bro. This game is actually like one of their biggest games to date.
You say that every game.
They keep getting bigger.
No, because they are getting bigger. Yeah.
Yeah, from 1% to 2.
Nah, this is going
Bro,
up by
have you seen that
50%,
new
bro.
little pig Pokemon?
Who
Oh,
the fuck
Lechonk?
cares?
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
my
The
God.
Lechonk.
Lechonk's so
rumors for
stupid.
this
I
map
fucking
right
hate
now
that.
are-
Javi, can you pull up Lechonk
All right,
again?
so okay,
yeah.
so
It's crazy when you get it and then you're gonna never think about it again because
Alright.
you'll never use it.
so you've played at least Legends Arceus. You've seen how big the map for Legends Arceus is.
No,
Each map,
I didn't play it.
The map has different sections. Each section is really huge, right? It's the size of like any normal.
Where's
Have
Pokemon
a
Lechonk?
game,
bunch of
right?
empty space.
A lot of empty space, yes.
Yeah.
But that's the downside of the game. But
What's Lechonk?
rumors are
This guy?
saying that
Yes,
There's
sir.
that boy.
Lechonk.
the rumors
Oh.
for this game is that the entire map is going to be the same size as the entirety of Legend Arceus, which is huge, by the way, for a Pokemon game.
Lechonk for president, please.
So that's actually more than accurate, yeah.
I rather play this version of Pokemon.
Hell
than
yeah.
the
So
actual version.
luckily, the leaks that I've heard are just that. They haven't actually shown any like pictures of like leaked starter evolutions or anything like that. So I'm glad
Oh,
I
you
didn't
just
see
saw
that yet.
one.
That's not a leak, bro.
That's totally illegal. Look at Wario Duck.
They couldn't even finish it.
No, it's just saying it only has 2 forms. That's,
No starter's gonna have only 2 forms, bro.
Well, that's what
They're breaking the rules this time.
Yeah, this one's saying it is.
They're
I
like,
do
yeah,
this
water
little-
types get shit on.
I do like this fan art though. This is kind of cute.
The water type's probably gonna be my starter.
Water Wario.
This is my favorite kind of.
I'll probably name it.
When are they going to do a crossover with Mario Bros?
If
Yeah.
they do that, I will literally stop playing Pokemon.
No, you won't.
I mean, the fucking fire star kind of looks like Mario.
Like I said, if they ever cross
It
over
looks like
with
a Shy Guy.
Pokemon, I will not play it.
Okay, I'm gonna get out of this because
You're such a fucking liar. You'd play it.
Alexi doesn't want any spoilers.
I don't
Okay,
like.
let's start with the trailers.
Ooh, what is this one?
Hey, back
It's a Pokemon card.
back the fuck away, bro.
Let's start with the beginning. Black Panther 2, Wakanda
Are
Forever.
those tournament legal?
So Black Panther 2,
It might be.
Wakanda Forever releases November 11th of 2022. What do you guys think of the trailer?
Wait, which
Well,
one?
Black
Black
Panther
Panther
2.
without Black Panther.
Eddie, the
Interesting.
heads out, the internet screen isn't working.
Oh shit. Okay.
I forgot how to.
It was good. It's a teaser, so they mostly just show a bunch of establishing shots, so you could get a vibe of what the movie might be like.
I said, I also wonder who the new Black Panther is. So
Well, I mean, that's the question
that
that
one?
everyone has.
yeah, but still.
And I'm
saying
just
that.
like, yeah, I mean, whoever it's gonna be, if they do a good job,
If-
that's good.
if it's not mainly about Black Panther in this one. I'm hoping that the story.
I kind of hope they keep the identity a secret till
They probably won't.
They probably won't, which will be disappointing.
But
But
it would be nice if they do that.
yeah, until you watch the movie.
And then you'll realize, oh my God, we know this actor.
Like his face isn't shown in any of the trailers,
Yeah.
or her, or them.
Eddie.
Because rumors were that
This is
Shuri
not going
becomes
well
Black
now on
Panther,
this
but
side.
based on what we're seeing right there, that doesn't look like
I'm just
Shuri.
letting you know right now. This.
I mean,
the
maybe she
camera's
coulda
not
got
picking up
built.
that well.
Maybe.
Oh, the camera's not going well?
No, it's not. It's
Oh, shit.
pixelized as fuck.
Oh, shit.
I don't know what happened.
It's fine. It's fine.
It's because you be playing too much, bro.
What happened?
No, like it's like the camera, because you know how the green screen's back here?
Yeah.
Now it's all like that. When you know how we're running tests to make sure the camera works well? Now
Oh.
it's running like shit.
Oh, no.
So I don't know.
Oh, it's just you, so.
We'll just keep it like that for now.
It's just
We'll
you,
power through it.
Okay.
bruh.
Or it might be the light, actually.
It might be.
Yeah, you might. It's because
Just
that
play around
window.
with it a
The
little
window
bit.
next
Plus,
to you is
also,
open.
if you're shaking the table, that'll cause it to
No.
freak out a
I'm
little
not
bit.
shaking the table.
I'm just asking.
I'll turn off the light back then. Maybe that'll help. But yeah, Wakanda forever.
Yeah.
The trailer
looking
looks
forward.
The trailer
I
looks
like
good.
that this also has like that, you know, the scene in No Way Home.
Oh, yeah.
No, not No Way Home. It's
I just got to close this window.
Spider-Man 2, where there's that mural. Oh, where Peter Parker's sitting on the roof, and then there's mural of Tony Stark there. They have a similar scene in this trailer
For
for Chadwick. Yeah.
The movie
So I
looks
thought that was a cool
The
little
movie looks
comparison.
okay. The movie looks okay.
I mean, it's a teaser. So.
It's a good teaser. It's a very good
This
teaser.
is this is the last movie for one of the last movies for this year.
For Phase 4, you mean?
Well, Phase 4 ends with She-Hulk.
Okay.
And up after that, we got Shazam: Fury of the Gods. Releases December 21st of 2022. What do you guys think of the Shazam?
I don't really care.
It looks
Especially the fucking Super Friends.
It looks good, but I still wish there wasn't so many like other Shazam.
Were the Super Friends in the first one?
Yes, they
Yeah,
were.
Yeah,
well,
towards
they're
the
towards the end of the movie.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
I don't like that either, but you know the movie still looks entertaining, good. You know,
I think it should just end it on the first one.
No.
That
Yeah, I'm
was it.
still gonna watch it.
I'm gonna watch it because you
Is
know,
Avatar actually in it? I'm seeing a lot of Shazam and Avatar 2 pictures together.
which is weird. I don't know why.
Is it or is it versus?
I don't know why they're doing
isn't
that.
this the one that also had blue people in the trailer?
No, that
No,
was
that was,
Wakanda
Black
Forever.
Wait,
Oh,
wait,
yeah,
are-
Black Panther.
is Shazam and is it because they're both being released the same day?
Oh,
Maybe.
maybe.
That's why they're trying to see who's going to have a higher rating. And I feel like Avatar 2 is obviously going to be Shazam because everyone's been looking forward for this.
If
Well,
I had the
yeah.
choice between watching Shazam and Avatar 2, I'll Shazam all day.
I'm sorry, Jesus, but we're going to have to watch Avatar 2.
All month,
No,
bro.
I'd rather watch
Shazam.
I
Shazam,
agree
actually.
with Jesus. I'd
I'd
rather
rather
watch
see
Shazam.
Shazam.
Really?
Yeah. As much as I
Avatar-
like Avatar, I'm gonna just say
Avatar was
Shazam.
As much as I like
I
Avatar.
assumed that was going to be Avatar because they haven't done Avatar.
That's just us, but I'm sure the rest of the world will go to Avatar. Yeah,
Well, I just say that because if we're going to do it like when we do the podcast, you know, I think
we're gonna
get all the Shazam clicks because everyone's too busy on Avatar.
We're gonna be the only 4 people in the Shazam theater, and meanwhile the Avatar 2 theater is gonna be packed.
And they're
next
gonna
door.
hate themselves for it because they're gonna be like, "Man, this Avatar is kind of booty cheeks."
low key, I'm gonna be hella triggered because Shazam is if it has an IMAX and then we're gonna refuse to do IMAX for Shazam, I'll be pissed.
Why you really want to watch it? IMAX?
I want to.
All right, we get it. You want to watch Avatar?
No, like I mean, no, like
He
I
wants
want
to watch this movie in IMAX.
Yeah, because
Oh, okay.
Shazam's awesome.
Just
No,
watch it at Studio Park.
It's not the same.
Yes,
It's basically
No,
the
it's
same.
not. No, it's
Studio
not.
Park is better.
No, I can't accept that. I won't accept it. I'm sorry.
So Shazam looks interesting. Looks fine. It doesn't look as good as the first, but
Yeah,
I'll still watch it.
It honestly looks better than the first to me.
No,
Really?
it does not.
Yes, it
You
does.
are completely wrong. I'm sorry,
The
son.
first one was
No, the first one
mid.
was great. I like
This
the
one
first
looks
one a
good.
lot.
I
could
think this
rewatch
one
the
looks
first one, like-
boring.
yeah, the second
I
one
didn't
looks-
even watch the first one though. The first one looked boring to me too.
No, the first one was actually pretty good. I really enjoyed
Well,
the
I
first.
just said that's how they look like.
This
to
one
me.
looks so much meh. It
Yeah.
looks below
well,
mid.
you're
to me.
wrong.
I'm
So-
wrong. What? Did you even see the first one?
Up,
Yeah, I did.
What's wrong with you?
up next, we got Dungeons and Dragons: Honor Among Thieves. Releases March of 2023.
I'm mad that this is a movie.
I don't know.
You're mad this is a movie? I'm mad that Paramount's making it. I'm
Paramount?
worried
Oh.
it's in
Oh,
their
really?
hands. Yeah.
The fucking medieval type
You're not a fan of that?
or fantasy shit is so oversaturated. Like specifically this year and the last year, like
I have no complaints about it because I like.
yeah,
love
and like
that
first
type
of
of
all,
thing.
I don't give a shit about that genre. Like
I love it,
it's so boring.
What, Dungeons and
to me.
Dragons?
No, the
medieval
genre.
setting.
The medieval fantasy.
okay.
Yeah, I love it. It's like one of my favorites.
It's
Sadly, there isn't too much of that. out there.
And then
It's okay.
Dungeons and Dragons as an IP, I'm like, I don't really care.
I just hope this doesn't go the Warcraft way where it's utter garbage.
I'm
Jesus,
thinking
you know how
it
you
will
said,
because it's
Jesus, you know that would have been a perfect time to hit
Paramount.
that button. Nobody cares. I don't. Okay.
that works too. Okay. That's how we feel about Dungeons and Dragons.
I said, I'm just mad
I'm
this
not
is
a
a
big
movie.
fan of D&D, okay? But I have played it before. We've all played it before. We did like the Rick and Morty version once.
Oh, I think we did. Yeah.
just
So we
once.
tried that once.
Yeah.
It wasn't bad. It's fun when you're doing it with friends where you can just fuck around, you know?
fork
but-
around.
You know, like just for fun, make it entertaining. Don't actually take it super seriously, you know? Like
No, I'm not.
hardcore
So, it's
people do.
because I heard you say fork.
Oh, okay.
Bless you.
But yeah, so I'm hoping this has a comedic take on it, which it looks like it does.
Yeah.
And so if it does go that route, I'm all for it. If it takes itself too seriously, then the movie's gonna bomb.
Yeah. It's. I don't
I hope
see
it
it doing
bombs.
too well, but we'll see.
hope
I
it
mean, the
bombs.
special effects didn't look that bad. It's
No,
just.
they didn't. They
I
look
don't
better than Marvel's CGI battles.
I mean,
my
Marvel. I feel like Marvel doesn't really
They
care,
don't care
in
anymore,
terms
yeah.
of CGI.
They know anything they do is gonna bring them money
Which
now.
is sad, yeah.
Oh my God.
They've lost their
Rewatching-
passion.
They've become the Illumination.
Bro,
Yeah.
rewatching
Honestly,
the movie
yeah.
again, bro. I was like, damn. It's
Well-
actually a lot better than the movies nowadays. That's
What
all I'm
movie?
gonna say. Rewatching the movie,
Black
What
Widow.
rewatching
Black
what?
Widow.
Black Widow, bro.
Oh yeah,
That's way better than the rest of this Marvel movies we've been doing, in my opinion.
Unfortunately, I kind of agree.
No, I still hard
The
disagree.
CGI.
Like the CGI
Well,
for
well,
all the vehicles look like
We'll get
shit.
into that later. After that, we got House of the Dragon.
Oh,
plot.
I already don't care. We
the
can just skip
story
this one.
of
We've
the
done
House
this
of
over.
Terror.
Bro, let him speak.
The story of the House of Targaryen set
Targaryen.
Targaryen set 200 years before the events of Game of Thrones. Releases August 21st, 2022.
This is
Haven't you
This is
done
our
the
12th
synopsis
yeah.
like 3 times?
Yeah, this is
No,
our
that was Lord of the
12th
Rings.
All right, so
They all blend together,
the
bro.
only way I will watch
This
this,
is the first or the second House of the Dragon trailer we've
I
seen.
could care less.
The only way
and
I
I
would-
like Game of Thrones.
look, the only way I'll watch this and watch this the other series, just Game of Thrones, is if they come out
This sounds
with
dry as fuck.
what is it, season 6? Is that the final season?
I think so.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well,
I thought they
if
ended Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
George is not gonna finish his book.
But if
in,
they
like, the
finish
next
it
5
and they
years.
make a new season 6 to make up for the utter shit show that apparently they made for the end.
people
and
have
they-
been
and they
waiting for
fix
this
that.
book for like 10 years or so.
If they fix it, I'll watch it. But if they don't, then I'm not even gonna bother with it. Because what's the point of starting something good to end with shit?
Yeah, I don't know. I want to get Scott's opinion on this because I know he finished the whole series.
That's
He watched
crazy.
all of the Game of Thrones series,
He
right?
said he was, but he watched it because he's more bored than anything.
Yeah, but he at least knows all the story. So
Now,
That's
now it's
crazy.
just-
want to poke his brain to see what he thinks about this.
I fixed
But yeah,
it.
I don't really have an opinion on this because I never finished Game of Thrones. I watched the whole first season and then that was it.
Or just read the books.
I might
Aren't
get
the
the
books-
books.
Reading?
Well,
Who
but
just
the-
reads these
But the
things?
book the book series isn't done, is it?
No.
That's
But
what
at
I'm
least
saying.
that one has a chance to be good because the writer has been aces for his books. Unlike the show creators who just adapted shit until they ran out, then they created their own shit and it was completely garbage.
Like anime.
Like anime? Anime.
A
never
lot of
does
animes do that.
that. No, they never do that.
They catch up to the manga and then they're like, oh, filler episodes for the next year.
oh my god, that's yeah.
I feel like it's for bigger anime. So
Yeah.
Ooh.
After that, nice. After that, we got She-Hulk. Plot. Jennifer Walters navigates the complicated life of a single 30-something attorney who also happens to be a 6'7" superhero powered
dang,
Hulk.
look at her muscles in this.
Really?
That's called CGI, bro.
Releases
Calm
I
down.
know.
August 17 of 2022.
She still just looks small.
Yeah. And
She
the
looks-
CGI is not good.
Yeah, I don't like the CGI still. Yeah, maybe I'll
It's a
grow
TV
used to-
show.
They
I mean,
ruined
yeah.
Hulk in this. He
It's
looks
alright.
like a normal bodybuilder now.
He does.
He
actually.
does
He
look
looks
very.
smaller.
Yeah, he looks like just a guy.
I mean, it does.
Just the guy with green. Yeah, pretty much.
It does
Still makes you want to
help
watch
that
it though.
he's also next to.
yeah, I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah, it also helps that he's next to someone that's
Also tall.
also just as tall and stuff like that.
That
you know?
is true.
Yeah, because when
So it makes him
She-Hulk
look
was
normal
in,
because of that.
yeah, when She-Hulk was walking around in the trailer, the new one, she
But I
looked
thought
way
Hulk
bigger.
was like. I thought Hulk was much bigger than 6'7".
So
Oh, here's a good shot.
I'm excited for the actual show and story,
He's
but I
probably
don't.
like 7
I'm
foot.
not
Yeah.
digging the special
Do you wanna look
effects,
at-
the
do you-
CGI.
Special
You
effects.
want to look up?
I
the
mean, they
height?
look fine. I like. It's whatever to
It needs
me.
work.
There's a fly in here.
It's still
Yeah.
not out,
I know.
so they could.
I know.
They could
They-
do
they-
a couple
they might
passes.
adjust it,
Like
yeah.
that shot looks good.
Yeah, but he doesn't look. I mean,
I'm talking about the lighting and like she looks like if you turned her blue, she'd fit
Like
in
the
right with the
Avatar.
avatar.
she does.
Why didn't they just make Avatar the show?
Man, look how small she is. She's like skin and bones almost. She doesn't even have them like
No
muscles.
muscle, yeah.
Unless she gains it.
She's
throughout
just the
this.
green lady.
Yeah.
You know
Unless she's
what's-
gaining it through this.
Working out. Yeah.
But then again, Bruce Banner didn't have to do that.
yeah.
What's-
How come his Hulk just gets to be strong?
Because it's
Because he's always mad.
Because it's
That's my
sexist,
secret
bro.
cap.
It's
Yeah,
sexist,
he's
bro.
always
This
Yeah.
show's sexist. She-Hulk's canceled. Nobody's watching it now. Up next we got. Up next we got Halloween Ends.
Oh my God, let's go.
The saga of Michael Myers and Laurie Strode come to a chilling climax
I'm
in
so
its
not.
final
I'm so
installment of the
stoked.
franchises. Releases October 14, my bad. October 14 of 2022.
It's
Yeah.
not going to be on Halloween.
It looks like they're fucking
Halloween.
there. What the fuck?
Halloween.
Maybe that's what she's
weekish.
into.
No, not that one.
Is
the
Halloween
one
fall on a
above.
weekday then?
Maybe.
Uh,
Let's see. I'll go check right now.
We're
Well,
still
I mean,
gonna watch
Friday
that. I
is
think
a
this-
It
weekday.
falls on
Yeah.
a Monday.
This will probably be our
Oh,
Halloween
on a
movie,
Monday?
right?
That's weird.
That's garbage.
This will be our Halloween movie, though.
I guess so, yeah.
I didn't even watch the last one.
Yeah, we
Or
did.
the one before that.
We
I wasn't
watched-
He
there.
wasn't there for
Oh,
that,
yeah, you missed that podcast.
It
But
won't- it won't be
we're
on-
gonna have to watch it. But this guy's got magic powers now, apparently, because there's no way he lived through that.
Yeah, I really liked the first of the reboot, but the second one, man, that ending sucked.
That's big fact.
He might just be a tulip at this point.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this. Obviously, the soundtrack's still lit, but
Yes.
I don't know how they're gonna make a whole movie out of Laurie trying to kill him again when she couldn't kill him the
just keeps
first time.
going.
Yeah,
It's a never-ending thing.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll
yeah.
never
This
see.
is I don't
mean,
got
it's
much to say
obviously
about
it's
it.
still going to take place all on the same night.
They're still better than the Jason reboots, though.
Well, you don't like Jason X? I think that was good.
I think
Wasn't that the one where he's in space?
yeah.
yeah, I saw that one. That was so trash.
Oh my god. Yeah, at least it's not that. Let's get a Jason versus
Oh.
Halloween versus Michael Myers.
Bro, look at his eyes, my boy. Look at his eyes. Oh, he looks like the Predator.
What if they pull off the mask and they find out it's Mike Myers?
Oh my God. That'd be
Nah,
fun.
he's more Terminator than anything right now.
No, I'm talking about Michael Myers.
That's crazy.
And up next we got John Wick Chapter 4 releases March 24th of 2022.
I try to keep my head down while watching this one
March?
because I didn't watch the other
23.
ones and
Same here.
I looked when the action was happening.
I watched
they
1
actually
and 2, but that's
connect?
it. I haven't seen 3
So the
yet.
whole all John Wick of their show, like.
Well, I'm
movies
saying, yeah, they
connect?
got a little story
It's
in it.
continuous. And, like it's not
Oh.
like they're all like different John Wicks. Or
No, I
anything.
mean like no, it's not like that. I mean like I felt like they were their own story.
No,
they all
no.
tie
They
in
are-
together.
Yeah.
Oh well, damn.
There's just not an elaborate story. It's
Oh well, damn. Then I don't know anything then. I've only seen the first John Wick.
He's
when we
basically a
watched it.
wanted man at this point, and he's being hunted down.
I did
Yeah.
not know that.
yes, sir. So
That's
now he's
crazy.
gotta fight everybody,
Wow.
and that's
I still have to watch
that's
this.
John
That's
Wick.
crazy.
John Wick always had. We saw that cool katana shot that we were all.
Oh, when it
Into-
yeah.
That was pretty cool.
I thought
The
that was
action's
mid,
always
bro.
good in John Wick. Keanu Reeves is dope, so
I thought
I'm
it
gonna
was-
watch this when he comes out in theaters. It's gonna be
Mhm.
epic, very epic. And lastly, we have everybody's favorite. I Am Groot Plot: a
Fuck
series of
this
shorts
shit.
featuring the seedling Groot along several new and unusual characters. Releases August 10th of 2022.
Who asked for this?
Oh my God, guys, it's Baby Groot.
How long?
Wow.
These are gonna be like 5-minute shorts.
Like they keep like going back and de-aging him and aging him like very slowly.
How much money is Vin Diesel making from this?
I don't know, more billion.
More billion buckaroonies, bro. Everybody loves Groot.
I don't.
I am Groot
I'm so
property.
sick
I
of
feel
this.
like
You don't love Groot?
I'll invest in Groot as a
doesn't
stock.
can't
There we
Groot
go.
grow up at his own like right? Like can he actually be a kid and grow up? to
Drew
be
has
an
a
adult?
lot of sap.
Like, isn't that like the factor with him?
Guys, get ready for all the Groot merch that's gonna come out.
Oh my God!
Like
there's
there
not-
isn't enough.
Exactly.
It's gonna be a
be
resurgence of Groot
everywhere.
merch.
Yeah,
It's gonna be
everywhere.
shirts, cereals.
I can
It's
only
gonna be
see
everything.
small-brained losers watching those.
I'm gonna watch it.
Javier.
I actually am gonna watch it. Well, it's because it's short, so it's not gonna be that long.
yeah,
so that's why
it's
I'm gonna
just
watch it.
shorts.
I watched the scratch
Unlike that
shorts.
fucking Kung Fu Panda shit.
Bro,
Oh my
yeah, that shit was
God.
so
I'm
bad.
so disappointed. I never watched it either. I never got a chance to watch it.
Oh,
all
I
the way
was so
through.
disappointed by that.
Me too.
I knew it would have been shit.
I mean, yeah, but like I had
I had
some
hope.
hopes for
Yeah, me
it.
then
too.
how can you be like? How can you be at the same time like I know it's gonna be shit, but I'm still disappointed?
That's how bad it was. Like we knew it was gonna be bad, but damn.
I was hoping the CGI was gonna be like the animation for it was gonna be better.
Nah, it didn't.
I
I know I am Groot.
Compared
It's
to-
crazy.
I am Groot. It's very Grootalicious.
The I Am Groot has better freaking CGI and animation
Because
than,
No
it's modern
shit, yeah.
day, bro. It's Marvel.
than freaking the Kung Fu Panda Netflix TV show.
Like they probably get like $10 like every week on Kung Fu Panda merch
Here's
nowadays.
$10. Do what you can.
All right. So, what were you guys' thoughts before watching Nope?
I thought it was gonna.
I
be
actually was
pretty good.
relatively excited to see it, believe it or not. But you know,
It's good.
you'll see.
What else did you guys think?
You
before
you
watching?
always crying about this actor that you say is in
Yeah, I enjoyed
everything.
him. Yeah, I enjoyed him. This time.
You're like he's in everything, and then you looked him up, and you couldn't find him in anything you watched.
I didn't look him up. I just
Yes, you did. You looked him up on a podcast
Yeah.
one
So
time.
my
I
thoughts
recognized him in some
were
movies. What's his
I
name?
thought they
Daniel
put
Kaluuya.
all the like the information in the last movie, and it kind of pissed me off about that in the last trailer because I thought it was literally just them taking a picture of this
Alien.
alien spacecraft, and yeah, it was a lot more different than I thought it was going to be. A lot more different in the movie than I.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I remember in
Yeah.
Johnny English, Black
So-
Panther,
Yeah,
Kick-Ass 2.
Yeah, I was excited for this film. Like you, I was very put off by the final trailer they showed. Cause I'm like, oh man, that doesn't look as good as I thought it would be.
yeah, and then the movie comes out, and it's like, oh,
But I was still hoping that it would be better than the trailer. made it
Yeah, I
seem.
didn't really see how like the trailer was fine to me. Like I
it
like
was the last one that made me.
yeah,
frustrated.
the last one I was like I don't really see why this is like making you bummed out or whatever.
Because it kind of
looks
showed
fine.
way
Because they
too-
simplified it way too much. It's like taking this complex story and being like, hey, it's this actually just this stupid little thing.
Yeah, but you know it's by the director. Like
Yeah,
he-
but
Like-
still,
like
the way
the
they're
f-
marketing it, it makes it seem like they don't care about this movie.
Because like the first trailer
well,
they released
it's
for
probably
the movie.
to fucking get like mouth breathers to come to watch the movie.
Yeah, and that made me upset because I'm just like, if you're gonna dumb down this movie, how much do you really care about
Well,
it?
it's the trailer. It's not like
I
Well,
know,
it's
but
'cause
that's,
the first
what I'm
trailer-
saying is my perception from the trailer.
Yeah, the
but
the first
I
trailer
I
was
had no
actually good.
doubts it was gonna be different.
Like the first trailer was like, man, it was really,
Yeah, it did it really well.
intriguing. Like I wanted to see what was it all about. The next trailer comes out and it's like, we just sprinkles a little bit more in there, and then the last one comes out and it's like, well, now I don't want to see it. You guys already talked about what the whole movie's mainly going to be about.
Yeah,
And
and
that
I
was
never
pretty-
thought that at all. So that's probably why.
But yeah, I enjoyed the movie more than I thought I would, even though you'll see my rating. So I was surprised by a few things, but you know, like I said, I was relatively excited to see it.
Yeah, but that was my thought process. Because, yeah, trailers.
Even though
Tell
I
you what movies
was
are about.
shitting on the trailers when they were
Like,
coming out because they were
like
boring.
if you think about it, like
But-
the what the Lord of the Rings trailer, they just keep re-showing shots a lot of times.
Yeah, and all their trailers look like shit, and I don't. It's not like I trust that director per se because I don't know him.
And my other thought,
And like I don't particularly know Jordan Peele, but I know his credits as an actor or as a. Well, he's also an actor.
He's a comedian.
Yeah, he's
mostly.
a comedian.
But
And like
every time he acts in his like skits, it's always like above and beyond though.
Yeah, but like he has accolades that I can actually like perceive at least.
Yeah, but even still, I
He
was
knows
just going
what
off
he's doing.
the idea that trailer is supposed to sell you on the movie, so that's
This
why
one,
Well,
I don't
the
think
first
this
two
trailer does
did.
it.
Yeah, it
Like I
did.
don't need
And
a
then
third one.
Yeah,
Like,
but that's the problem. They did release a third one.
well, yeah,
and that's
because
what
for
made me less
marketing.
Exactly,
intrigued.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but exactly. Like I'm already sold, so I'm not gonna be like.
Yeah, but I'm explaining my thought process because most audiences go off of trailers.
And that's the same thought process I had as well. It's like, this is...
I don't remember the trailer.
Not
honestly.
everybody is up to date on all actors and directors and stuff.
Like, I've seen one of his... I've seen this other one, the
So-
Us one. So that's the only one I've seen from Jordan Peele for his movies. And I really enjoyed that one, besides the ending for it.
But yeah, that was just my thought process. I mean, I'm not saying obviously that's my thoughts after having watched it, but that was before. So I will say that it did a 180 after. That's all I'm saying.
Same. I was literally telling Jesus while we're in the theaters, like, this is a lot better, way better than the trailer.
I'm not trying to discredit Jordan Peele in any way. With that, let's get into the spoiler-filled review. Or spoiler-free review, sorry. Starting with, it released July 22nd of 2022, starring Daniel Kaluuya and Keke Palmer. Directed by Jordan Peele, rated R. Plot summary. The residents of the Lonely Gulch in inland California bear witness to an uncanny and chilling discovery. What are your guys' overall thoughts without spoilers?
It was relatively good, but in my opinion, the actual story was a bit mid.
Okay.
It just wasn't. It didn't really grab me. I didn't enjoy the sci-fi aspect of it. I understand that it's not like actually sci-fi, but that's just how it feels, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like the sci-fi, they're supposed to be analogs to actual like social constructs in our
Yeah. I will say though,
Yeah.
after reading the reviews, there's a lot of people who have the same mindset as Aleksey because most people don't pick up on the cues that are that like this is actually more than just this UFO stuff. There's more meaning behind it.
Yeah, I don't know the meaning behind it still myself. I didn't read up on it, so I don't know what the meaning is.
So there's a lot of people
I
who
know
are
that
like, man, I didn't get it. It was weird.
He likes Jordan.
Remember,
Peele,
spoiler free.
Jordan Peele likes to put in like
Meaning.
meaning behind his movies, but not everyone's gonna pick up on it. Like me, like I don't always pick up on those things.
I never
like
do.
they're there. I can see what they're trying to do, but I just can't pick up on the message.
And like with me, like I enjoyed the movie thoroughly, but I was workshopping my own theories as to what like the deeper meaning behind it was, and while it was wrong, like I could kind of still see how it could work.
Yeah, you were telling me, and I feel like it works. It works out pretty well.
And then like fully diving in and trying to parse the information that it gives us, it makes a lot of sense, and it just only enhances the movie.
I just enjoyed the story for the movie itself.
No,
I actually did.
It's
So,
good.
Yeah, it was a lot better than the last trailer made it seem, which is fantastic. Engaging. It was an engaging and suspenseful story all throughout. Because I felt the tension most of the time.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
there were times where I did feel some tension about it, where it was very suspenseful as well.
Yeah.
So that was good that they managed to actually do that, and I'm happy that it made me feel that way. But there were times where it was just like, oh, okay.
It was good to go to not a western, but like a
like an outback kind of.
Yeah, like a
Middle of
setting
nowhere.
that we haven't been to in a while.
Yeah, because they don't
which
really
is
do movies
involving horses. A lot of horses in this movie.
Oh my god, I feel bad.
And
for
a lot
all
of
those horses.
like cowboy aesthetics too, and then mixing it in with our current sensibilities.
There's some weird stuff about this movie.
I was just glad that they
really brutal stuff.
This guy, Steven.
Oh, Steven Yen.
Yeah, he's I like his
He's
acting.
pretty good, yeah.
Mhm.
And the antagonist, which I mean, it's not very
Him, right?
No,
the
antagonist
antagonist
is the opposite of the hero.
the villain.
Yeah.
They managed to make it scary for something that's not
very scary.
Yeah, also something that like we've just like
It's
seen in media for like 50 to 100 years.
UFOs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. The way I would describe it is like to me. It felt like someone who would have watched Nightmare on Elm Street or a movie like that for the theaters in the very first time.
And I told Eddie too, but like I saw a review that coined this as like Jordan Peele's version of Jaws, where it's just this like looming threat that's just stalking them.
Yeah, and it's like such a new execution of the concept that it feels very fresh and different from everything else, very suspenseful.
Yeah.
But yeah, it also left so many questions left unanswered, which I like in movies if it's done well, because then that makes you think about the movie longer after the fact, because you're like, oh man, what did that mean? Let me go do some research, or let me try.
It feels
and
like
piece
this
the
could have a
clues
second movie.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of his movies feel that way.
And I'm glad that they're not like inherently connected. Like I'm tired of people like having to watch the previous movie to enjoy the current one.
Mm-hmm.
Like fucking Shazam, for example. I don't care about watching Shazam 1.
I don't think you need to though.
Yeah,
Seems like it's gonna be its own story, but yeah, I see your example.
Like the Conjuring series for one,
or like the Harry Potter movie we watched, which is a whole franchise, Fantastic Beasts.
Like I'm tired of hearing these fucking Conjuring connections. Like who cares?
What are you guys' final ratings for this movie?
I'm giving it a 5.9, but it's definitely subject to change if you guys can.
Damn,
give
bro,
me
you
some good
coming in
points.
with the specific decimals too?
Yes, mainly because, like I said,
That's
I
higher
may
than
not
I
have
thought it was
seen
gonna
all the
be.
meaning behind it, but the story overall is mid, even though the acting was great. So I was going based off the story. It wasn't anything fantastic.
This movie's a solid 8. It's not no like even if we shit talk it, even if we hype it up, I'm still gonna. It's a solid 8. It's not going up for me. It won't go down.
I started with an 8, and upon stuff, I think I'm at like an 8.5.
I'm also at an 8. So let's compare to some online ratings. The critics from Metascore, my first whole number in a while. Let's compare some online ratings. The critic score from Metascore gave it a 76 out of 100. Rotten Tomatoes tomato meter 83%. IMDb audience 7.6 out of 10, and Rotten Tomato audience 71%. So the average of all these scores 76.5 out of 100.
I really am the odd one out here, aren't I?
Well, you just rated it lower than.
Plus,
everybody.
there's people who just like you
Or
said.
something, or like
No, like they were like they
don't
were
understand the
lost
meaning.
on a
Yeah,
couple things,
the
which
meaning
probably
behind
brought
the
the score
movies.
down, or / they probably assumed that some of the scenes were there just to be there.
Mhm.
Are you talking about them?
The monkey.
Yeah, that's
All right.
Yeah.
With that, let's get into the spoiler-filled discussion. Let's take an in-depth review of the movie Nope, starting from the beginning, the monkey you guys were talking about. So in 1998, a chimpanzee named Gordy suddenly attacks the actors, crew, and audience on the soundstage of a sitcom, Gordy's Home. The show's youngest actor, Ricky Jupe Park, hides and witnesses this brutal ordeal. Obviously, that doesn't come till later, but we see Gordy, basically tapping a dead body.
Okay,
And
so
before that, there was a Bible verse.
was there? Really?
Yeah, Nahum 3:6.
Oh yeah.
And I will cast abominable filth upon thee and make thee vile, and will set thee as a spectacle.
good thing you knew
Which
that.
is the whole. Well, no, I just read it. It's just I remember that there was a Bible verse.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's a good thing
And
you
reading
knew
back
that.
on it, like after the movie, and its meaning, it fits perfectly.
I have no
Could you
clue.
explain it?
Well, we could talk about it once we're like near the end.
So what do you
Okay.
guys think of that intro to the film?
The intro is very confusing. Like, even throughout the entire movie when they keep on referencing it or showing it.
It was
back,
definitely shocking.
it was very brutal, especially when they really showed the scene fully
Yeah.
later on.
Uh-huh.
I was like,
Just
what?
talking about the monkey scene,
It was
right?
very brutal.
Oh,
The
yeah.
CGI though was kind of crap.
Well, yeah. I mean,
But-
it's not an indie film,
Well,
but
yeah, I
it's
Even so, it was truly terrifying to see that because it shows the brutality of like you can't just force an animal of
To do
a savage
something.
nature to do this, especially
Mhm.
something that can set it off, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't know the significance of it to the story.
I said the start of it was strong for me. That's what made me like, whoa, this is a lot more different.
It
than
does.
Yeah,
it
bro.
it didn't captivate me to like
Even more.
Yeah, just wondering what the fuck's up with
Yeah.
that.
Well, yes, it does do that, but still, it was a very out of place scene for the rest of the movie. Like, yeah, it starts off like that, but it doesn't do much for the story. I feel like.
I don't know, because it's.
Well, it brings you in. It gives you a taste of
I mean, it brings
What's to
in the
come, I
other.
guess.
It brings in a
of a
different character.
backstory. Like if they did Stephen Yoon's backstory without the small snippet at the beginning,
Mhm.
then you'd think it'd be more out of nowhere because he
that's fair.
starts to look at the UFO in the sky like as he's starting to show his spiel, and then they do the full thing, and then you just assume like what the fuck is up with this.
Yeah, like what's the?
I just don't
Yeah,
know its
man,
impact on
chimps
the
are
overall
scary.
story. I mean, I'm guessing it references the fact that, like I said, you can't just capture an animal that has such a savage nature and expect to tame it easily and make it not rip your face off.
After that, in present day, Otis Haywood Sr., owner of the Haywood Ranch, Hollywood Horse Ranch, trains and handles horses for movies and television. Haywood claims that the unnamed man in the horse in the motion picture is the great-great-grandfather. Great.
I thought it was Kiki Palmer's character that does that.
Yeah. I don't know why
They-
this article says it that way.
I thought
Well,
they
I think
posted
the
it.
grandpa told.
The grandpa
Yeah,
did
must
too
be.
in the background of
Oh, that's probably
of
why.
a training video that they
Yeah.
had.
When Otis Sr. is killed by mysterious debris falling from the sky, his children, Otis O.J. Haywood Jr. and Emerald M. Haywood, inherit the ranch. O.J. tries to keep the business afloat and maintain his father's legacy, while M seeks fame and fortune in Hollywood. So what do you guys think of the intro sequences?
I actually like this part because, like, you can see his struggles. Like, he's really focused on trying to keep this ranch alive. He's really focused on trying to keep his father's legacy alive. And he's struggling with it. It's nice to see that kind of struggle, like good loyalty, that kind of thing.
Yeah, especially with
I enjoyed her character.
OJ's like anxiety,
social
Yeah.
anxiety, and stuff like that. Like,
and throughout the movie, you see that he just looks down,
Instead of talking,
doesn't
yeah.
meet people in the eyes, really.
Until he gets to
but
know
when
them
shit hits
more.
the fan, he's ready to step up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was pretty cool. Yeah, pretty good introduction of the characters.
I really liked his character.
I'll be back. I gotta pee.
All right.
I really
for
liked
me-
his character.
For me, it was she had a really strong introduction to the movie.
Oh,
in my
yeah.
opinion.
I think maybe my problem with me not liking her character is because our personalities just are like complete opposites. Like my personality is more similar to what's his name again?
OJ.
OJ. Yeah, my personality is more like his,
I'm
and
more.
so like
I think I'm leaning more towards her. I have
M.
a personality.
your personalities are almost the same, dude.
What?
So,
What?
yeah,
OJ?
Kiki's. No,
M.
Kiki's.
Oh,
Kiki Palmer's.
Yeah, because I feel like I had the same. Like I would have the same experience as like walking up there and trying to sell the business.
I would do the same, honestly, but personality-wise, I think we clash.
That's why I mean. Like that's I definitely have her personality. That's I'm like, man, she makes this movie lit. But OJ, every time
She
like,
grows on you. She grows on
Like
you.
OJ for me was just like at the start of it, I'm like, I don't really like his character. He's just like right now, like when he's being
We
introduced-
vibe to different characters based on like their personalities.
Yeah, that's for sure.
I
And
think it was really good the mysterious death they set up for the father, though.
It wasn't very what.
yeah, I
'cause
mean,
we
We
knew-
already knew what was gonna like why he died or how he died because it showed that the stuff was getting thrown down. We saw
Yeah.
the penny that
Well,
split through his skull.
it was a quarter actually.
Quarter penny,
Yeah, but it
whatever.
was still a weird way to be like, "Yo, the dad's dead."
It
because
wasn't
of this.
too weird for me because I was like, "Oh, our first death. I wonder what killed him." It wasn't that hard to deduct that it was that weird UFO thing that kills him.
Yeah, I guess more just setting up the mystery of like how, why.
Slash for
I
people
guess it
who-
was our first hint as to like this thing not being an actual.
Don't they also talk
Also,
about
slash for
horses
people who
as well?
who like
In the
somehow
beginning, like
just
missing horses?
Missing horses.
Yeah, in the very beginning of the
All right,
movie
what were
as
you
well.
saying?
Well, I was trying to understand what Javier was saying. But for some people who like it just somehow did not see the trailers, it's probably a bit better even.
Yeah, especially if you went in, completely blind, like you said.
But they quickly like
Fill
kind of
you in.
reveal, yeah.
It's a very quick reveal. That's why I was like, oh, normally when you get a movie like this, they'll reveal the big bad like, and almost towards the third act, but they reveal it in the first act, which is
And it's almost like normalized at a point.
yeah, it's like oh okay.
So 6 months later, while filming a commercial with the prominent cinematographer, one of the horses reacts violently when the crew fails to respect it. The Haywoods are fired from the project, and the ranch's financial woes force OJ to sell horses to Jupe, and has moved nearby to set up a carnival attraction called Jupiter's Claim to exploit his story of surviving the Gordy incident for profit.
So he was exploiting that. Like
Yeah, well,
I
he
just
said
said that
he-
connection.
He said he was paid by like some people to spend the night in that creepy room.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, he was definitely capitalizing on
And,
all
he's
his
a
media-
businessman, yeah.
yeah, because he was also in a Western movie. It looked like, so that's where the ranch comes from.
And so before that, what did you say before that?
They were fired from.
Oh yeah, okay, that
set.
part I loved it because you knew what was gonna happen. You saw you saw how snobby those commercial actors were.
Well, they had to run a
They're
business.
commercial actors, first of all.
They're just trying to run a
So-
business, bro. They're trying to get shit done. You know, it takes forever.
That doesn't mean you don't follow a horse trainer's rules. They don't stand behind. Do not do this. It's a
Well,
horse trainer. They know what they're talking
Most of
about.
them didn't respect
I kind of wish the
OJ.
horse killed all of them.
Honestly, yes. Like
In Minecraft, though, right?
no.
And it's a movie.
Yeah, in the movie, I wish like they didn't follow the rules, so send them to the hospital. Boom, like that'll teach them a lesson to not to listen to the
Horse trainer.
horse trainer. Like,
But they
come
also
on, dude, don't be
the,
stupid.
The one thing that you gotta remember is all of those commercials, people did not respect OJ Jr.
No, they didn't.
They're
And-
like, you're junior. Oh, we're senior. Oh, he died. Oh, well.
Yeah,
then get
no,
out
they
of here.
straight up
Basically,
did not respect
Yeah,
him.
They
Yeah.
just looked at him like, just leave or.
It's like the sketch.
But that I guess
And-
that's what they're trying to show in like show businesses. Like they don't care about you if you're not like.
And a big
Well known.
theme involving that is a example like of how animals tend to not like being looked in the eyes because it's a form of aggression,
Mhm.
and it's
It's
a
cha-
big
It's a challenge to their
Dominance.
I
dominance.
wonder
yeah.
why we as humans do that.
Well,
Because we're dumb. We think
No,
like, oh, you
no,
think you
but
stare
to
me
each-
down?
But to each other, we just look at each other in the eyes. When
well
we talk.
because like since we know how to communicate with our words, like it's
No longer a challenge.
you
to
kind of
us,
like
yeah.
aim at someone to like direct your words at, and the other person can like reciprocate.
Yeah, like we're told to like when you're talking to someone, look them in the eye. Like
we're advanced beings, actually. That's
we're
why.
advanced.
Well, because
beings.
you think about most animals cannot
Plus,
see.
it's considered confidence, and which
Because most animals cannot see their own reflection. So when they look at a mirror and they see themselves,
It's
they're just-
also strange though, because some consider confrontation, because like, what the fuck you looking at, bro?
yeah.
That's
So
true.
it's-
Some
that's
do
why I'm
do
like-
that, yeah.
It'll,
It's a little strange.
it tends to be like when someone's looking from far away or something.
Which is that's what I'm saying. It's strange how we have these levels of eye
Aggression.
contact. Like,
I
hey, if
think
you're too
that-
far,
that's a
that's
ve-
creepy. But
that's
if
a-
you're close, that's fine.
That is a very big part of this entire story, though. Like the whole eye contact
yeah,
thing.
that's why I brought
that's
it
what
up.
I just said.
Yeah. So I was like, you know, there's something here.
And now we're on the next
yeah,
part with the
and-
pimp selling horses.
Yeah.
And how the big stopping force to the being involves like just not looking at it
Mhm.
in the same way that a slave would have to look down while like talking to their slave owner, because otherwise it'd be a form of aggression to the slave owner, and the slave owner would like beat the fuck out of them.
Yeah, pretty dark stuff. But yeah,
Um,
true.
I don't know that to me, that feels like I get what you're saying, but it feels like that's stretching it.
No, it is. It's a theme. What?
I feel like it's stretching it.
What?
It makes complete sense.
There's nothing.
The way he looks down, it looks exactly the way of how like slaves have to like pathetically look down as they're
to me, that's just me showing that he has no confidence in himself.
Well, there's
I
that
mean,
aspect
if that's
too,
to you, I mean, it's your interpretation.
And as the movie goes on, he gets more confidence and he becomes braver, and that ceases to happen. He stops doing it as the movie progresses because he gets more confidence. He becomes braver.
Well, it's not exactly that. I mean, he did it knowing that it was going to like kill him. He was just doing it to save his sister.
So exactly, yeah.
But then he looks away at a point to run away too,
because he knew how it worked.
So M encourages OJ to sell the ranch to Jupe, feeling no connection to the business, and recalling that their father broke his promise to teach her how to train her own horse. However, the Haywoods notice that their electricity is fluctuating and that their horses are either vanishing or violently reacting to an unknown presence.
I do like. I kind of like how they're trying to like capture the unknown presence on video.
They discover a UFO that has been devouring their horses and spitting out inorganic material, which resulted in Otis's earlier death. The siblings decide to film evidence of the UFO's existence and recruit Fry's electronic employee, Angel Torres, to help set up the surveillance camera. So what do you guys think of Angel's character?
It's a good in-universe explanation of how there's always tends to be like no or shitty evidence of like UFOs whenever we see like UFO photos. Like it's always super grainy. It looks like it was recorded in 2002. Even though it's 2020.
Yeah.
Too.
What do you guys think of Angel's character?
I didn't actually like him.
Really? I enjoyed his character a lot more.
I liked him enough, but there were points where he was a little too cartoony.
He believed in the stuff way too easy. I get that he's in the middle of nowhere and he basically has no excitement in his life.
Well, just imagine this as being a shiny.
Bro, he
like if it was
He portrayed a
as
very
a way to
he portrayed a person who's very indoors. Because remember they show his apartment and he had like
bunch of soda cans and
his computer tower is like freaking decked out. It was like 4 of them connected.
He spends hours on the PC.
Yeah.
Back to what Jesus was saying though.
What? Yeah.
You were gonna say something.
Oh, I was kind of just making a joke.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Of like, just imagine it's like his version of like looking for a Pokemon shiny.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's what you meant by shiny. I always interpreted the Shining.
That's what I was thinking. Like, wait, what?
No.
I'm like shiny. Okay, shiny. I guess they're both horror movies.
Yeah, overall,
Yeah,
his character wasn't that great. He was there just to be there. I feel like he installed stuff and that's it. And he was a stalker.
Well, he was also kind of, besides Keke Palmer's character, he was kind of the comedic relief in the movie. Also, I guess follower. He was also kind of the comedic relief of the film.
Yeah.
High follower.
I mean, Keke does do a good job of that too.
Yeah, definitely.
But she was more necessary, I guess, to the story. I get in a way.
No, she is.
Yeah, she's
the other guy. Really
is the sidekick comedy character.
But it was
literally a throwaway character. Yeah.
For me, I don't know because I felt like the guy was way more important since he understand
technology.
Yeah,
he did understand the technology, and
she was more there as a comedic relief. Like, oh shit's going down.
But she was also the idea girl.
Yeah, she was the one who came up with the idea to record this stuff. She was the one who brought up the money shot idea.
Plus, she strives as to be her own spectacle. Like earlier on when she brings up like the occupations that she's interested in going in.
Yeah,
and then the whole plot is them trying to capture this
to make money
photo to be
famous
and rich.
And I mean, save the ranch.
Yeah, exactly. But with that, it would obviously bring her fame.
All three
That
of
was
these
her.
characters.
That was her storyline.
All three of them were important in this movie, in my opinion. There was no side characters besides.
Agree to disagree.
They're each unique too.
There's no disagreeing.
They
though,
were
'cause-
definitely each unique. Each one had their own story to go with. Like OJ wanted to save the
The
farm.
TMZ guy.
Except for TMZ guy. Yeah.
He
was
just
a
a
throwaway.
throwaway character.
That one was an actual
Kiki
side
Palmer's
character.
she wanted to be famous. The other guy, I don't know what.
He wanted to not be so lonely.
Okay, yeah, that makes
then
sense.
there's the old film guy
Oh,
who
he,
also wants to capture the impossible
He reminded me of Jack Black
to the
from
point of like Moby Dick
Jack Black
levels.
from
Jack Black and King Kong.
Yeah, the guy who like just wanted.
He just wanted to capture the ape at any cost.
I love the camera he brought, dude. That was such a.
That's another reason it reminded me of Jack Black because he had the hand roll.
Yeah.
Well,
So
I
can,
think it like
that's a very good comparison.
He has such
that
a
was a very
sick
good one.
voice.
For me,
He
it was,
does.
it's
I
a-
wish he would narrate something.
The
bro.
funny part to me was the fact that it legit said IMAX. It was like,
It
it's
did.
all gotta be an IMAX production. I'm like, what?
For an IMAX camera, the film ran out really fast.
Yeah.
It
That
was,
was
too.
strange.
Well, wasn't it like one large film?
Yeah, it ran out super fast.
Oh, I don't know.
Well, maybe it's like that. I'm not
Maybe.
sure.
He was
Electric-
capturing every shot though too.
Electrical interferences from UFO and an insect on one of the cameras prevent them
How
from getting
convenient.
clear footage. But Angel notices a nearby cloud that never moves, and they deduce that it's the place the UFO's hiding. What do you guys think of the?
It was a cool way to like when they first discovered during the daytime, like it's very innocuous. And they do show like 1 or 2 shots of the same sky.
We just didn't notice it
Yeah.
until this scene, so that was very cool.
It was subtle and cool.
Well, we don't notice it because we don't see the sky moving because we're not speeding up time.
Yeah. Plus, you wouldn't really think about just looking at the background like that.
Yeah.
So that was actually very cool. I was like, oh my god, that's actually sick. when I first saw it in the movie, I was like, oh, that's actually like. That's a mind-blowing idea, you know?
I never associated creepy vibes with the desert, but
Clouds.
now or clouds.
Yeah.
But now,
And then now that you look at it, it's like if you see something,
It's like
Well,
you see-
there are times when I look at the sky and it looks fake because it looks like it's a still shot. But though I know that it's just moving really slow.
yeah. And the convenience of the praying
The-
mantis,
On the
like
camera.
they're in a desert. Where the fuck are praying mantises at in a desert?
In the desert.
No, they're not desert creatures.
Yeah, I don't think praying mantis are desert creatures either.
To
Like,
be
I
fair,
thought
though, to
they
be
were
fair, I did see praying mantis a couple days ago hanging out on a on one of the poles right next to a gas pump. So,
but
you
we
know.
have we have grass here though.
That's
we-
true.
we-
This is a desert. It doesn't make sense.
Deserts
So
don't have
it
that much
felt more
insects, in my
supernatural than
opinion.
anything else because of that.
Well, maybe the UFO dropped it on it.
That's what I'm saying. It felt more
Yeah,
supernatural.
could have dropped.
Honestly, this UFO felt like it had a level of sentience to be able to hide from such things as cameras because it did a very good job of it. You know.
Well, it also seems to naturally have that electromagnetic.
Yes, that's true.
Another thing is you think about with him finding out this UFO not moving is the next scene that happens with her grabbing a metal horse and dragging it,
Oh,
stealing it from the Jupiter. What is it? The Jupiter town.
Ranch, yeah.
And trying-
Terrible name.
So,
terrible. Just terrible.
Jupe introduces a new show in Jupiter's claim, planning to use a horse as bait to lure the UFO in front of the paying audience. The UFO arrives. This is the scene where Steven Yen's character is putting on the show in the
And then
his family. Yeah, he puts on the show with his family and the audience, but the UFO devours them all.
was it his family? I thought it was just his
I think
crush.
we jumped quite a bit.
No,
quite
his
far.
wife. That was his wife.
It was his wife. His 3 kids was there.
Yeah.
There was like a
It was
bunch
his
of
entire
people,
family plus a bunch of
bunch
bunch of people. Yeah, there's
bunch
like
of people.
No, but
this-
he well,
employees.
he did bring on his first crush though, right?
yeah,
his
yeah,
first
his
crush
first
was
crush
his-
from the incident.
From
This is
and-
also his first crush right here,
yeah.
guys.
Remember when we first saw
Cool.
trailers? I thought like, is there gonna be zombies in there?
Well, I didn't think it was zombie.
I
well,
did.
Some
was
sort
it
of
zombie?
undead.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
some sort of undead.
Yeah,
you know?
I thought it was some sort of.
But
So-
the actual story is, I think, is more
But
horrifying.
yes,
than-
this
It
is
is
more
scary.
horrifying. Yeah, because yikes! Wow.
They also right before they show the scene that Eddie's talking about, they show more of a background history behind like how she gets to be like this too.
Yeah, we could talk about that. So, what do you guys think of before getting into the ranch? Then, what do you guys
Before
think
getting
of
to the ranch, when
they showed the
the
whole clip,
chimpanzee
yeah, the
attack.
chimpanzee.
before
attack.
that even with
The little
decoy?
the decoy aliens.
Yeah,
That's-
no, not the decoy aliens, the decoy horse.
That's what I was talking
Because
about.
that's a very big thing in the movie. It portrays, it lets you know where the thing is, and I thought that they did this like really early. Like I'm surprised how early on they showed and made it so that we can keep track of the UFO so early on in the movie. And I thought that was like, where are they going with this? That they're gonna be able to track this thing so easily, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I thought that was a cool thing, and it was very important yet throwaway at the same time, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And
When-
then the one time when was it the one time like one of two I think times when they do like a actual jump scare.
Oh, the fake aliens.
that was good.
The fake aliens was like
second there, I was
really
like,
good.
Oh
it
my
was
God,
good,
wow,
but I was like,
yeah.
are they really going this route? But then I was like, oh, it's just that. But it was those kids were fantastic with that. Like they knew. how to
Like
scare
the
shit
fact
out of
kinda
that
us.
scared
that
me
it was
more, too,
yeah,
yeah.
the fact they were practical costumes instead of some shitty CGI
Yeah.
really adds to that.
So it
He
was
said the
very
movie
good.
line for the
And the guy's
first
like-
time there.
And the guy was like, fuck
Said nope.
this. He's like,
Yeah,
I'm out of here.
Yeah, I know. I love
So
that.
he
and
did
then
very
he
good.
started running away, and then he see the kid, and he
Like,
like,
oh,
oh,
he
it
said
was
the
very
thing.
practical.
And then he had the sense of mind to like start recording.
Yeah.
And then they fucking
it was
trolled
just
his ass.
it was just disappointing that he started recording on a flip phone. Worth like
That's
the
what
low.
he uses.
I know,
Yeah.
but it was so low quality. Like
Yeah.
Jesus pointing
That-
out again.
Yeah.
Where it's just
We're
like
always getting the low quality shit.
it's just like no one's
He's
gonna
an
believe
off the grid
that.
kind of guy.
Yeah.
I don't think he's the type of guy to have social media or
No.
anything.
But that's what sucks though, because that's where you get the money shots. If you find interesting shots like that, it's just like all these people.
Why do
who
you think
always
UFOs only show up in the boonies?
I know. It's
Because
all
they
the
can
stuff.
make crop circles.
Exactly. It's like they know, oh, these guys, they're gonna have flip phone cameras. No one's gonna believe them.
And then it goes from that scene to the chimpanzee showing that what happened, like the actual incident of what happens to, like Steven's, like his character and how he becomes the way he is. With
Yeah.
the secret
that was,
room.
That
in
was
the
a scary
beginning.
scene. Yep, that was pretty suspenseful.
And
I still find it I still find it hard to relate that entire thing with the rest of the movie. You know, I sort of understand why it's there, but at the same time, I feel like it doesn't need to be in this movie.
Well, there's a lot of subjugation in the movie also, like with breaking in horses. And,
Yes, that's what I understand, but
yeah,
I still
the animals. Yeah,
It-
exactly. But the fact that like he's the only one that survived is because he also kept his head down, and
didn't do
the
anything.
monkey went back to quote unquote normal.
Mhm.
But then, as he tries to do the fist bump, he gets shot in the head, and it traumatizes him, right?
Yep.
But the lesson that he probably missed was like maybe it's not a good idea to try to tame
No,
something crazy like
oh,
this chimpanzee.
You're talking about the character?
Yeah, I'm talking about the
'cause-
character.
yeah.
Like
'Cause
maybe
then later he tries to control the UFO.
yeah, he tries to control
Yeah.
the UFO the same way that the TV network tried to subjugate the monkey.
That, yeah.
And he literally didn't learn a lesson
He did
from
not.
his fucking traumatic experience.
I know that was so crazy.
Instead, he
That-
wants to make his own spectacle, like the fucking Bible verse says.
And doesn't the UFO still have the metal horse inside of it, right?
yeah.
At
Yeah, I
that
think
point,
so.
so when it swallows up the rest of the people,
I think that
and
was a really cool shot too. We got to see the insides of the alien thing.
I
Yeah,
was
and
not
it
ready
was
for
all
that.
practical.
Yeah.
Like it was just a bunch of fucking tubes
Yeah.
I
with
wasn't ready
lighting.
for that.
It gave you enough to be like a little freaked out, but not too much where you like
Understand
You-
what's going on.
yeah, because then at that point it makes you like come to your own conclusions about exactly what's happening, and that your own perceived notions of what the fucking horror is always going to be scarier than the actual thing on screen.
The only thing I still don't understand with the flashback was the shoe standing up, because they really intentionally.
Oh yeah, that was weird.
Because they really zoom in
They
on the
focused
shoe,
on it, yeah.
extremely hard. I'm like, what's the meaning? What's the point of the shoe? And like,
I think it's the shoe of his first crush.
But I
So-
don't know.
No,
I
but
don't-
why was it standing up perfectly
yeah,
straight?
perfectly straight. Like it didn't even move when the
I
chimpanzee
don't know what
jumps.
the significance of that is.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
don't
That's the
get
only
it
thing I
either.
don't understand because they showed
So
it
many
twice.
questions.
It's a very weird significance.
he even
All I
keeps
know
it
is that he
in-
did turn it into a souvenir
That's what I'm saying,
on
yeah.
this thing. I don't exactly remember why though.
Because it's about the incident of the day of
Yeah.
like where the show stops for him and all that stuff. But like the fact that they zoom in on twice, like at the very
Well,
beginning
when he
and at
also
the same-
when they do zoom in on it, he does smile at it, and maybe it just like it was helping him cope with the situation. Just
think
seeing
that's why?
something so
Surreal.
fucking surreal.
so fucked up that he just doesn't even know how to act to it. Like, fuck, am I about to really die in
It's
this?
like, fuck, is this even real life? What's going on?
Yeah, I know. That's
One
like,
thing I found to be really dumb is the fact that he just expected these people to believe that there's UFO. Obviously, they believed after it actually showed up, but
I think the whole thing was that the UFO was real and people knew it was real, and
Did they really?
because he sacrifices horses to it to appease it.
remember that
That's
was
how he tames
that-
it, quote unquote.
because that was according to the. Before we get to that, that was the 10th horse that
11th.
OJ sold to
11th.
no, it was the 10th, I believe.
Sworn to
And then when OJ earlier on in the movie, he's like, I'm gonna plan on buying some back, and then
can't buy
he
'em
gives
back,
them
yeah.
like what?
But he can't buy him back.
Yeah,
obviously.
Yeah, that's why
exactly.
he
That's
gave
why
him
he
an
has
ambiguous
he has
answer.
a weird face when it happens. He's like, yeah, we'll totally talk about that at some point.
And then that's why he was like trying to get the one horse that escapes before the UFO. Like,
Ghost you talking about? Or
no, I don't know if it's Ghost, but there's another
It was
horse.
Ghost.
Was it? 'Cause
Yes, it
I
was
know.
Ghost was the very first horse.
Yeah, because
to-
that's the one that they panned.
Oh wait, it
to
was
the
Lucky.
Was
No,
it?
I think it was Lucky because
Lucky,
Ghost is
yeah.
the one that was in the cage when.
Oh yeah,
Where
the
it was
white
talking
horse.
about
Yeah,
now?
First one, yeah.
Because you think they also pan back to it, the whole stadium being set up. Because remember, at night he's
Yeah.
driving around looking for Lucky, and they pan to the shot with the stage, the
Yep.
lights, and everything. And that's when the
Yeah.
little ghost head comes out, and the kids with the.
So, yeah, the OJ deduces that the UFO is not a spaceship, but predatory creature asserting dominance, and that it does not eat those who do not look at it. Utilizing similar methods as those used to break and train horses, OJ believes they can influence the aliens' behavior to get the footage without being eaten.
Is he suggesting horses are predators?
No, I think they're implying that
That's
like,
just how animals are.
yeah, like there's animals that are just completely chill with being like tamed, but like
Some
if
animals
you
don't like
if you
to.
provoke them in some sort of
They
way,
will fuck you up, yeah.
they'll fight back.
Like the monkey, the balloon pop.
To be fair, monkeys are more predator than
Technically, guys, it's an ape.
you know what
Doesn't
I
have a
mean.
tail. I'm just kidding.
You know what we mean.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, apes are
but
pretty dangerous.
It
dude.
is a predator. It will fuck you up if you get too close to it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, don't ever fuck with an ape. After a second failed attempt at recording footage of the alien, now dubbed Jean Jacket by the Haywoods, the three decide to hire Host for assistance.
He turns it down. The
Yeah.
very first attempt,
Mm.
and then they try again.
Why they named him Jean Jacket, I did not like it.
I don't know
Well,
where the name
it was
from
after
either.
the
Well,
horse.
the
Oh,
name is
really?
from what Kiki's original first horse she
Oh.
was supposed to break in was.
I'm assuming that's
okay.
the
Yeah,
first.
yeah, yeah.
I'm assuming that's the first horse he sold to.
No, that was a long time ago. This was like when they were kids. Jean Jacket is a horse from when she was a kid. This
yeah,
was
from the childhood.
this
I don't know how long horses
this alien.
live.
Look, this alien thing was from 6 months ago. So
I don't know how
it
long
appeared there
horses
6
live.
months.
Probably.
Yeah, I don't know
I
what
think they
happened
lived
to
10 years. I don't know. Due to the alien's presence affecting electronics, Host brings an analog IMAX camera to capture the footage. OJ attempts to save a trespassing TMZ reporter, but he is consumed while begging OJ to film the event.
Why that guy only had like one eye hole though?
I think because he's a reporter, maybe they don't want to get like sued if they find out who he is or something. Because you know TMZ reporters
I
like
did love that.
do record a bunch of fucked up shit.
Yeah.
Also, since it's I think since it helps with the lighting, like the sun reflects
Oh, okay.
to the camera, so you get better lighting on the person.
Another thing I
or
liked about
subject.
that TMZ driver though with the helmet, it's like
I'm
maybe they
glad.
implied that.
I'm so
because-
glad he got fucked up. man.
The TMZ reporter reminded me of the lawyer from Jurassic Park.
I don't remember.
Basically, he got fucked up because he got greedy.
The guy on Seinfeld,
What did Newman?
Newman.
What did you get? What were you gonna say, Javier?
Well, I love the helmet that they use for that because it kind of also implies that like the alien could not see whether or not he was or wasn't looking up to it.
Yeah.
Oh, right. The
Mhm.
reflection.
Because you think about it, like he's driving around with that chrome kind of helmets, and there's no way of telling.
Yeah.
But you couldn't even really tell until they actually panned and looked at him more closely.
Mm-hmm. Host is overcome by the sight of the UFO and allows himself to be devoured with his camera, ruining the group's plan and forcing the remaining three to separate.
Okay, honestly, this ruined no part of their plan. Okay, they could have just used him as bait. He was a bad reporter, so just let him get fucked up. Okay, they could have just point the camera at him and let him get killed. Okay, you would have gotten the footage you needed.
But
boom, you're done. Don't be the
But the
hero. in this
director
Well,
game.
they did get footage. off
I
of that.
know, but still,
the director
like,
wanted more. That's what I'm saying. He was like Jack Black from King Kong. He
Because
really wanted that.
what's more impossible than literally filming while you're getting eaten?
and the footage literally went nowhere with that because he got.
I mean, it could still
It could
work.
spit it out.
Yeah, it could have.
had he survived.
The alien
Well,
could
the,
still spit
the
it out.
footage could have survived because like
Yeah,
it
you're right,
like
you're
barfs
right, you're
out a
right.
bunch of shit all the time.
Inorganic
You're right.
material. He's like, fuck this shit.
Are
Oh.
you talking about Are you talking about the fact when the?
Director got eaten.
Well, it probably did or did not survive. It's a weird mixture because you got to remember the ending of the movie.
Yeah.
Man, it's crazy. Did we gloss over the fucking
House.
house nighttime
the
scene
blood? Yeah,
with
yeah,
the
we did.
blood gushing?
We did
Yeah.
because Eddie is
Honestly,
taking
that
off
would
the
be
script.
pretty-
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
the wiki.
Yeah, Eddie's
that
taking off
would
the
be
wiki,
pretty
so it's not-
terrifying.
It's harder
honestly.
to do my own for theater movies because
Because you
Can't
can't
rewind.
really do much. Yeah.
Yeah, so
That blood scene was honestly pretty horrifying. It
It was sick.
was very cool cinematography.
Mhm.
CGI or whatever they used. They might have used like fake blood and just drenched an entire house.
It could have
that
been
way.
Kool-Aid for all we
It
know.
might have been that, like, you know how like a lot of times when movies have a rain scene, when they don't use CGI, they just have a bunch
like
of
one spot.
one spot with
Yeah.
a bunch of sprinklers or something like that, and they could have just covered that with like red dye, whatever, and done
Mhm.
that. But it was very cool to see, and then even afterwards, the house was still red in scenes, and it was a very cool.
And then
scene.
just finding out like what the objects, like why the objects are falling the way they are, like change and
It
keys
was
and shit.
puking it up basically.
All the fucking debris from it's like dropping the bones off of a
Mhm.
like mutilated carcass basically.
that's also when they.
And
also,
this is like our official proof that this thing is not a UFO.
UFO.
Yeah,
UFO.
UFO, and
an actual creature.
and more of a creature. Yeah, so that was our like first significant proof that it's a creature.
That's how they can tell if they pissed it off as well.
And then
They're like,
OJ goes
"Fuck."
nope in the truck too.
Yeah, they keep on like I understand
They
that,
did it twice, I think.
twice. Oh, okay, they got close to making it a couple more times, but yeah, it was mostly twice where they.
I mean,
officially said
it's
it.
just a common word so where you're like.
Yes,
yeah,
but
nope.
like,
But
I think they knew what they were doing when they said that
Yeah,
specifically.
Mhm.
I mean, it was still funny because then the horse just goes. The metal horse
Yeah, nope.
that was brought back into it was brought back into the scene. Well,
Yeah.
it went through his truck, and he was like,
I'm gonna go to sleep.
I
"Yeah, I'm
like
gonna
that they
go to sleep
use-
now."
Unlock this door and
Yeah,
go
I'm
to
gonna
He's
sleep.
like, either I die. If I die, I die.
Well, I also
Energy.
like what the horse thing tried because the creature at this point knew like, oh, I know that not to eat this thing that
Yeah, because
this
it's bad
horse
for it. It like
and it has
gums up
the-
his shit.
has a string. He's like, okay, so I'm not gonna eat this anymore because I know it's bad for me, and
Mhm.
they use that to their advantage, and I like that,
Yeah.
Yeah.
totally.
well, they also tested out towards the end with the dancing guys. I don't forget what they're called.
Oh,
Those
the
me-
wacky arms inflatable tube guy.
yeah, those guys. 'Cause remember, we're at that point now where they're talking about it.
Yeah.
he eats one. The alien eats one of those as well, and just like, nope, he spits it right back out. It's broken, and then he just stretches.
So after Angel survives an attack from Jean Jacket, OJ lures the alien away from M. She uses the TMZ reporter's electric motorcycle to travel to Jupiter's claim. There, M untethers the fair's large helium balloon mascot for Jean Jacket to feed on and uses the analog camera in the Winkin Well attraction to catch the creature while it is attacking the balloon. The balloon explodes after it devours and kills the creature, with Jean Jacket dead in the picture as proof of the existence. M sees OJ on his horse outside the park.
I don't know for sure if she like knew that like the fucking film got ruined because it like all the equipment fell down the hill as
they didn't have a chance to check it, so you know.
Yeah, so like just the being proactive in terms of just
my
doing it
guess
on
is the film did survive.
Yeah,
because the camera might be destroyed, but the film itself is probably still good to use, or at least some of it. And if they go back to it and they find it, they'll have the footage they need.
you just had to be extra sure.
Yeah,
I don't.
but they didn't have time to do that because the thing was kind of on their ass at that moment.
And just the concept of using the fucking the well camera was pretty cool, especially since they set that up like super early on.
I don't know if the footage would have survived actually, because remember how they took care of it? They had it in its own special tent. I'm assuming that the footage has to be dissolved in certain type of lighting in order to make it work.
Just because it needs to do that doesn't mean they still can't do it.
But what the alien did was pick it all up and spit it all out in a sense.
No, it didn't actually. It didn't actually eat it. It just picked it up and.
What do you guys think about the actual ending, though? The alien blowing up.
I thought it was good. It made me worried that she was gonna get blamed for
I still think she is.
Yeah, which I also think that she probably is, but I'm not sure. Because when she was like looking straight at the camera, I thought it was her looking at the reporters and or cops behind her, but she was looking at her brother surviving.
The ending was weird, like that. Like the way they defeated it is fine and all. I thought it felt a little anticlimactic, but that's because when you're thinking aliens, you're expecting like some kind of big gun to go off at it and knock it out. And so this was, I guess, they knocked it out in a very unique way.
Yeah.
So that's very good for them because you've never seen it before.
Plus,
done like this.
When we saw it, like it was completely hollow.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a fucking like weird shape.
It's not like it was invulnerable to like what am I looking for? Like bullets. It wasn't. It wasn't invulnerable to earthly things. You could kill it still. And that's not to say that this is actually an alien. This could be just a creature that was born on Earth and just got too large.
There's like a new discovery.
Yeah, a new discovery type situation.
I was disappointed.
You were disappointed by the ending?
I did not like that.
Yeah, the ending was, like I said, it's anticlimactic. We don't know what happened to the main characters at the end.
So many questions.
It's not even the main characters. I just don't like how it ends. They do so well. It's literally.
I am curious what happened to him, but
it's literally everything up until towards the end. Like the very end where obviously when he's looking at his sister and the alien transforming into what the fuck it transformed into kind of made me like, no, you lost me now. I don't care about this movie.
I'm definitely not expecting a sequel. And not that this guy, I don't think Jordan Peele makes sequels, right?
Not that I've
this
seen.
is his third movie,
Yeah, but
and
it's
none
not
of
a
them
sequel,
connected. Yeah.
So I'm not expecting a sequel. Just talking about what happened, the aftermath of this,
Yeah, you'll probably get to watch interviews for that or something.
We probably will. People are going to ask him questions. So what happened to make character? And he'll explain it that way. So I'm okay with that as long as we actually know what happened because that I am genuinely curious,
But yeah, the fact that alien transforming,
that was actually wild.
I mean, it was a fucking weird creature in the first place.
Yeah,
if you could
then it got
believe
weirder.
that, then yeah.
It got weirder.
But I like the fact that
it was still the same thing. It was just
but the UFO is
transform.
more terrifying in my perspective. As like, dang, that's kind of scarier compared to, oh, now look at me, this is what my true form is.
It's like a jellyfish-like creature.
Yeah, and then I'm just like, this is kind of. It was like, no. Stop. You just ruined the fear factor for me. Knowing that.
I mean, at that point, I wasn't really scared of it anymore. It was the middle of the day. They were obviously trying to provoke it intentionally. Like, I wasn't really seeing it as a scary entity at that point. I just saw it as a threat.
As a predator.
Yeah. And the fact that, I got like super pissed, it makes sense.
What are you guys' final ratings for this film?
8.5.
I said it's all 8. I'm not gonna go up or down. The ending was the only thing that made
Before
me
I
go
go
down.
up, and I want to give you the reasons for my lower rating so far. My rating has gone up, but the reasoning for my rating was because overall, while the story's unique, it wasn't anything fantastic. While there were great actors, the story was still nothing out there. It was a mid-story overall. Yes, the cinematography is fantastic. The actors did a great job. But this is purely based off the story.
The music was great too.
Yes, the music was great. They did a great job with the right
remember
timing.
score.
The score was just great, yes. But like I said, this is purely from a story standpoint. It was not anything amazing, mind-blowing,
Yeah.
So that's where my rating was at a 5.9. My rating has gone up after I heard your guys' thoughts on it and all that. It's probably at about a 7.2 maybe.
No, it's
I'll give it an 8. Let's look at some online ratings. This IMDb Honest Member gave it a 9 out of 10. Kiki Palmer and Daniel Kaluuya are terrific as stars. The cinematography is on point. The whole movie is beautifully shot with a lot of subplots and recurring themes that will leave a lot of room for interpretation and after movie discussion. Definitely one of the best 2022 movies so far. It drags just a bit in the middle, but I found it fun and very interesting.
like immediately after I finished it, right? Like the next day I wanted to watch it again. But then we had our casino plans and
A lot of other fun stuff. This reviewer gave it a 3 out of 10. I'm really disappointed in this film. Poor premise, poor character motivation, and beyond unrealistic character behaviors. Basically, an alien predator shark is preying on an extremely low populated area. Additionally, characters get away but have the bright idea of risking their lives to challenge and capture the alien on film, as if anyone would still believe them for money. Come on. With the resources at Jordan's disposal, I expected him to produce a much higher quality of movies. This one missed the mark entirely.
Okay.
Honestly, like, I see what he says, but at the same time, I think they're going a bit harsh on it.
Yeah.
Like, I can see some of the points he's making, but
yeah,
No.
I don't know.
their rating is
it's-
too low.
it's
Like, he did
strange.
good, but it's not like what he described. It's not like
Not as bad.
It's not Predator, whatever they said.
Yeah.
It's not like that at all.
Check out our previous podcast if you've enjoyed this one. We upload new episodes weekly. Also check out our Patreon. Any help is greatly appreciated. Now time for spoiler-filled review of Black Widow, which released July 9th.
Starting with the spoil. Okay, because
Yeah,
we already did this once, yeah.
Yeah, July 9th, 2021. Starring Scarlett Johansson and Florence Pugh. Directed by Kate Shortland. Rated PG-13. What do you guys rate it out of 10?
A 7. I'm looking at the fucking Google results that Javier brought up. Why is there a spider with like a gun?
Where?
You don't see the big ass spider
The
picture?
literal Black Widow.
The literal
Which one?
Black Widow was.
Doesn't have a gun?
Oh,
It
it
just
looks
looked
like
like a
it has a gun.
No, it's just Black Widow. I just didn't type in Marvel movie. That's all
What
afterward.
about you? What about you, Javier and Alexi? What do you guys rate it?
6.
this movie's
It's a 6.
This movie's an 8.
No, it's not.
I give it a 7. He gives it a 6.
I gave it a
Even
6.89.
Fuck off.
No, he has it right. He has it right.
8-9, bro. What?
Javier, if you could open up the link in the Google Doc.
Do you want me to?
Yeah, do it.
Oh yeah, it's not showing.
Let's do a little throwback now. So this is our 1-year anniversary episode. It was technically last week, but now we're revisiting memory lane.
The better days without Javier.
Technically, I wasn't even in this. First
So
week.
That's why I said the better days
Click the
without you.
Black Widow review link.
I don't
We'll
wanna
start it
look
from the
at
beginning.
I don't want to look at it though.
Why not?
We'll watch
Because
the
it's
intro
probably
first.
so cringe.
It
at
is
the moment,
cringe.
Yeah.
Are you
We've
gonna
come
be
a long
worried that's
way.
too loud? For
Start at the beginning.
Oh my god.
Start at the very beginning.
Oh my goodness.
Bro, you're bald.
I've been here for.
Yeah, turn down the audio a little bit on the YouTube
I look
video.
exactly the same still, bro. We all
shit.
do, but you know.
I look exactly the same. Fuck no. I don't believe that.
Do you want me to show this on the internet screen?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Okay.
You also spelled Chewy wrong. It's with a U.
The audio quality has definitely gone up.
Yeah.
Yeah, the audio is the
That's
most
we have literally
notable
one
thing.
mic there, so
Oh, that jump.
yeah, turn it down a bit on there so that.
Could you pause it for a quick?
How much of this are we gonna watch?
I was about to say, let's skip to the spoiler-free review of this.
Trailers. Oh my God, you actually used to watch trailers in real time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but then we didn't because it's claimed.
Yeah, plus it takes way too long.
So right here, spoiler filled.
Plus the
Spoiler-free.
fucking we have to talk over the audio.
Yeah, that did not work.
I said this is also turned down Aleksey by a lot.
Okay.
Look at that.
I guess we can just hear it extra well. Than normal.
Yeah.
guess.
I don't know.
Let's do it.
I don't know how.
I forgot I had different music. Facts.
That's crazy.
You hear the car.
Do people still think ScarJo's like super hot?
Yes.
Hmm.
That's still true, guys.
I'm sorry, I was 12 when I went.
Wow.
I broke the law.
You aged up a lot in a year.
Yeah. I
Was this like right after you came back from the fucking Marine?
I think so.
Yeah, this is very recent.
For real?
You got your big chain, bro.
I was fresh.
Drippied.
Looking fresh.
Drip, drip. Jeez, you look so sad still.
I am sad all the time. Right now.
Oh, we're drinking that drink right now.
I'm drinking water.
Bro's trying to be healthy. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, no, he has a lot of water to drink. That's the reason why you
No
said you
wonder
didn't
he's
want
peeing
it.
so much.
I mean, I'm on my third water bottle.
I drank.
Right now.
I pissed once.
And more to come.
Bro, you pee too much once.
Once is too much.
Once a day.
Oh shit! Did you see that?
Oh, man.
What are you guys' overall thoughts?
What? Camera quality has improved a lot as well.
Yeah, we used to use my phone, I
I
think.
can't even hear myself, bro.
You can hardly hear, yeah.
I don't care.
You don't care about what
No, you go fuck yourself, Jesus. Crusty looking ass.
You still think it's a spy action movie?
Yeah, that was clear from the fucking jump. It's a spy action movie for sure.
I want to hear our ratings.
I do wish there was more screen time. Yeah. David Harbour is a great actor.
Who did he play? Was he the Red Guardian?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was weird that he like he had his American accent for the beginning scenes and then it's
yeah.
completely gone. Like he even like forgets words like when he's talking.
That is pretty strange, actually. See if you can skip ahead a little bit. I want to hear our ratings.
Yeah, I'm bored of me talking.
Yeah, so
bro.
am I. I'm bored of hearing you talk too.
We still laugh.
I never laughed before 2020.
Yeah, this is my first time laughing today.
Did you pee yet, bro?
Yeah. No.
That's too much.
One of the best. You still agree?
true in a while.
Bro, look at you being
time.
bald.
Being bald.
You got like no hair, bro. You got like your hairline's like whew.
Hairline king.
Bro got the Obama haircut.
I gotta get a haircut again, bro.
No, I like your emo hair though.
I'm glad that my beard started like actually connecting.
Yeah, connecting. I can't wait for mine to connect. Mine's not connecting yet. It's like right there.
One thing that's changed, we've grown our facial hair.
Yeah, mine's growing out finally.
And our top hair, too.
Finally.
Well, I'm sorry that we can't grow beards like you. You're like
Homeless beards.
Yeah, bro's like aging 40 years every day.
And then when I get it cut, I
Oh my
look
god,
so
there was
young.
that one podcast episode where you did have your shit cut.
Yeah,
You
that
look
was-
like a fucking baby freak.
I know. It's weird. It's weird when I cut
Not
my
that,
face.
not that you look bad. You just look like a fucking
Now I want a
weirdo
mocha
baby.
frappuccino.
Oh, yeah, I
Alexi
remember
drinking one.
Yeah. Isn't that the one? Is this the episode where I had May get it?
I think so. Yeah.
The first episode,
Yeah. Like, yeah, can you get me one? Please and thank you.
mocha frappuccino,
Hell
bro.
yeah, bro.
You don't like caramel?
Okay, shut up.
that
Oh,
was
this is
caramel,
it, this
yeah.
is it.
Hey, shut up. Listen to the ratings now.
Let's see what.
I gave it an 8.
Oh my fucking god, Alexi. Of course you had to say something.
I'm sorry that I have the breaks in between.
Oh my god.
Shut the fuck up!
Is it still true?
Yeah. Yeah.
Whatever the fuck you're saying.
I know what I'm saying, but like, say it
Why
already.
you turning so red, bro?
You're looking like a tomato.
I'll just hide my face.
Bro, what the fuck are you rating it? Shut the fuck up and tell us your rating.
The suspense is killing you guys.
I just want to get...
Is the suspense killing?
You still don't.
I'm just tired of what the fuck you were saying. Man, we talk so slow. Oh my god.
Is it better now though?
I feel like
I think
it is.
so.
Yeah, I
I'm
feel
not
like it is.
stuttering as much.
Say, I still do it.
That's why we have sound bites to fill in the time.
I'm over at the Twitch. Check me out. I'm a cool guy too.
Man, this is a long tangent. It is.
So what's the rating?
Bro, what is the rating? Alexi guzzling down that frap. Avoiding the question.
I'm a pro at it. So what's the rating though?
Fine.
Oh, I went down by 2.
It was
A
man.
9?
Oh,
Holy shit.
dude.
It was one of the better Marvel movies at the time.
Oh
time.
my
I
there
forgot
we
what was, I
go.
forgot what was
That
out
took
at the
like
time.
40 minutes to get to your fucking ratings, guys.
Woo, we got a
Holy
rating
shit.
for it.
Just
This
because Alexi switched the whole topic in that whole conversation. It's like, what was the rating? Well, let
I
me tell
wanted
you
to give you a
mine.
Yeah.
reasoning behind my
Mine's
rating.
has
No.
gone down significantly.
You're supposed to
Holy
do
shit.
it in the spoiler-free section.
Wait,
Why?
what were the movies around it? The Marvel
Obviously, we
movies.
had Infinity War, but I didn't count that because it was a group film. Or
Oh.
not Infinity War, Endgame.
Then what?
It was
The movie before?
Eternals, I think.
No, the movie before Black
This was
Widow?
before Eternals.
Look up-
Before even Shang-Chi. I think it was like Ant-Man was recent. Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Ant-Man 2.
Yeah.
This was our first one in like a full year.
Yeah, because they took like a
Because
break.
the COVID. and all
Do oh yeah.
The timeline.
Do it by a release date.
that. I
Not
think
timelines.
this, like I said, this is the first movie in like a year and a half or so that we had because there was a huge hiatus,
Mm-hmm.
and
yeah.
this movie got pushed back or something like that.
Yeah, it kept getting pushed back. Like you said, COVID kept.
Let's see.
They were trying to make some box office from it.
It's gonna be down.
Black
down.
Widow's right here.
So before it,
That's
Captain America.
That's
Oh, this is
chronological. That's when it was announced. We're talking about when it actually got released.
Was it Captain Marvel?
oh, that was a bad one.
Here, I'll
It
look
might have been
up,
Captain
bro.
Marvel. I still have yet to see that movie.
You're not missing anything.
It came out in 2021,
Yes.
and
Why
Marvel movies 2021.
22,
Look
yeah.
that up.
Or 2022.
So yeah, Endgame was the last one, I think.
that's 3 years.
Yeah.
Before Endgame though.
So we had Spider-Man. No, that's
that
all
was
this
after.
year, yeah.
what the fuck?
We can't figure out the timeline anymore. It is
Yeah,
what it
this
is.
was the first. This is the only. This Black Widow started off our Marvel movies for this year, 2021.
Yeah, that's why I said 2020.
Yeah.
Like 2020.
Like what movies were in
So
2020?
it's 2020. Oh, 2020.
Yeah,
Yeah,
2020.
if Black Widow starts off 2021,
there wasn't any.
2019 then, I guess.
There wasn't. Yeah, it literally says it.
Yeah, because that's when they took the hiatus for COVID.
Oh, 19, not 18.
Yeah, 2019.
the Kobusi.
Oh, Spider-Man.
Okay, so yeah, we had Avengers.
Spider-Man was good.
Yeah, there was Avengers Endgame, Captain Marvel.
No, it was
Captain
Spider-Man.
Marvel, I didn't like.
It was Far From Home was the last movie before,
So
and
yeah,
then it
we
went
had
from
a full
that
year off.
because of COVID.
That's
We had
probably
a
why I was
full year.
nostalgic.
You're
for Marvel.
probably you're probably thinking about Captain Marvel and Ant-Man.
Yeah, I was like, man, those suck. But the the Endgame was great. Spider-Man was great.
Yeah, but that's why. So yeah, Black Widow was the first one to start off the.
After a full year, so that was wow.
I know.
And now
And it was a prequel
now
movie.
we have so much. Now we have so much Marvel that I'm like, stop, please slow down a little.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. Work on your CGI more.
Yeah.
They're not.
No.
Well, they've only released
because only fucking losers like us can even notice that the car looks weird when it's moving.
But now having rewatched it, I've noticed so much more than just the
I
cars.
still, but in
No,
my
yeah,
opinion,
same.
it's still Black Widow's way better than besides Shang-Chi, the other three that they have dropped. This like
Better than
Eternals.
Eternals.
I also
Yeah.
think that the reason
Better
we're noticing this much is because we've been doing this for a while longer now, so we're able to notice when something looks really off.
Our critique skills have gotten better. Metascore. Let's look at today's ratings. Metascore has it at 67 out of 100. Rotten Tomatoes tomato meter 79%. Audience on IMDb 6.7 out of 10. And Rotten Tomatoes audience 91%.
91.
So the average
They're
of all these
wrong.
scores is 76 out of 100.
We had my ratings. What were your guys' ratings in this?
Poop. I said 7.
I said 6.89.
No, on that.
I can't even English in this.
Yeah.
that's what's up, Aleksey.
At least I was self-aware.
There we go.
All right. So let's start from the beginning of the movie.
Do we have to?
Yeah, if you want to.
No, go ahead.
So basically, yeah, they were a family and they got ripped apart. I'm gonna do this.
What the
I'm gonna do
fuck?
this very loosely because we've already
we've
done.
Yeah,
it.
we've
done
already
this,
done
yeah.
it. I mean, I still love the
family
the intro,
aspects.
though. On like second rewatch, like, the people are so fucking nostalgic for the '80s. Like they take any excuse they
I've
can get
noticed
to go
that
back
too.
to it.
Mhm.
Okay,
And
so
like, it was fine in this movie. It didn't overstay its welcome, thankfully.
it was very short.
Yeah, and there's just like weird inconsistencies. Like they can fluently speak English, but like later on,
They go
it's
to
like
the
have
Russian
accents.
accent,
Yeah.
well, not even just the accents, because I could understand them getting the accents if they're back in their homeland or whatever.
Okay,
But
yeah.
just the fact that they don't like remember words when speaking in the sentence, like they drop words from their sentences, so it's not actually like fluent English.
All right. I couldn't tell you how much I did not want to watch this movie again.
Yeah, I was tepid, or I didn't feel like very
think-
engaged.
I don't know.
At the
I don't know
beginning.
about you two, but I still really enjoyed the movie. Rewatching it.
I told you I
sorry.
give it a
All right,
7.
That's good.
No, like
Yeah,
I
it wasn't- it wasn't
had
bad.
I had no problem rewatching this movie. Like this to me it was still good. I
Bitch
enjoyed
slap.
I enjoyed it. Yeah, I had no problems. When I first seen the movie, I still thought it was an 8, and I still think it's an 8.
It's a simple, easy to follow, fun film.
I think it's just like you pointed out from back then. It's still a good standalone movie for itself.
Mhm.
Yeah, it is.
Good solo movie.
Yeah, better than like Captain Marvel, that's for sure.
Yeah, and this
I haven't
like
seen
Captain
Captain
Marvel?
Marvel,
I
but
would
I'll
have to say Captain Marvel is now
I'm gonna
better
have to
than this.
disagree.
Mainly because Captain Marvel is
She's supposed to be an important character in the timeline.
isn't she
and it's still
fucking
no.
like lame?
she is lame, but I can't really say much. Look, the reason why I can't say much is because I've only seen Captain Marvel once.
Well,
and I've
that's-
seen this twice. So if I watch a second time, then I can probably make a better deduction. About
Would you
which
want
one.
to watch?
The
No,
best
I
part
guess
of
not.
Captain Marvel was that little cat character.
Yeah.
For me, it was Samuel L. Jackson the whole
Oh
time.
yeah, Samuel L. Jackson.
But-
making a
He
return.
was he's the only reason why I enjoyed the movie the whole time.
Yeah.
Man,
But
since I haven't watched Captain Marvel, I feel like I haven't seen Samuel L. Jackson in like 3-4
Yeah, it's
years.
been a long time.
Because
Yeah.
he's technically gone from the Marvel universe, I believe, right?
He'll
Well,
be back
he
in
made a
Secret
comeback,
Wars.
didn't he?
Yeah, he was at the end of Captain Marvel.
Well,
no, at the end.
At the end of Endgame, I think it was.
Which one was it where they showed him on?
I think it's part of Spider-Man.
Far From Home.
Far From Home was probably his comeback.
When they're up.
That's true.
planet.
Yeah.
But still, like I think Black Widow's better than
He'll be back in Secret
than
Wars.
Captain Marvel, in my opinion, and that's just what I'm trying to state. Because it's more. This is more engaging. It's more down to earth. I feel like compared.
It is.
I literally said down to earth.
It is.
The action's really good too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's
It doesn't do the fucking shitty action shots
where they're
where
trying to hide the bad movement.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
the blurry
literally
camera?
zoom into like a person's fist, so then you can't see what it's hitting.
One, like I said this in the last when we did a video on Black Widow, and I still like the callbacks to like when they use Taskmaster and he's stealing the styles from previous superheroes like Black Panther,
Captain America.
Then
you're not in
there's
the shot. Just a heads up.
there's also what's his name? Winter Soldier when he does that knife flip when he when he was fighting Captain America
right.
on the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
So those are some very cool callbacks, and I was really happy that I caught on to the fact that I noticed Winter Soldier's style.
I enjoyed this film.
Yeah.
The only criticisms I really had were the special effects, CGI stuff. Feels like they didn't even
It was a
try
fucking
after
joke.
rewatching
It
this.
The
was a
vehicles,
joke.
like it's like these people don't know what a vehicle looks like in terms of like the physics
Or
of how it would work.
explosions. They'll think that the green screen explosions will fool us.
You think you just spent most of their money on Endgame? Is that probably why?
I feel like
Plus COVID.
Yeah,
I feel like
they
it's a
said it
mixture.
as they said that.
it's
probably
probably a
blew
mixture
through
of
their
both
money.
because you think about that. Endgame was a big budget movie that had obviously they had to end the whole
but
phase 4.
But at the same
3.
time, they made that budget back like tenfold.
True.
But I don't. Yeah,
Plus, like we
also had to pay
said,
Disney a
Marvel's
lot,
been
too.
getting a bit lazy,
Yep.
and like they've had issues where they just like for some reason they do not like ScarJo.
Okay, so here's
Yeah,
my
that's
opinion why
weird.
they made this movie to appease fans mostly. They didn't make it because they needed to make it.
I feel like that's all their movies these days, though.
It's just to appease fans.
Pretty much,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like, oh, we're working up some, but since we're not, we're working on our movies so slowly, we got to just give them something
Yeah,
and just
pretty
throw them out.
much.
But I hope that's
Like
not
I
the
am
case.
Groot.
Thing nobody asked for.
hey, I'm looking forward to it now.
Shut the fuck up.
Like they did,
I am.
like for example, like they obviously have the good movies that they actually spend time on, such as
Shrek.
Shang-Chi. Even though in Shang-Chi they also have their bad vehicles,
Yeah, that's true.
but
I still think that
they still did a
bus
fancy-
looked
yeah.
way better than anything in Black Widow.
I would agree, but it's still noticeable.
Yeah, I mean it's a much harder vehicle, especially with like it's moving all snake-like at points.
It's
It's
and
better
shit.
than the little kid from Thor who can Power Ranger
Oh
himself.
my god, the Zordon, the Zardon,
Yeah.
he looks so shitty.
What did you guys think of Yelena, though?
I
After
still
rewatching
love
se-
Yelena.
Yeah,
If she
She
is,
will be the next Black Widow.
yeah, that's
She wa-
fantastic.
She was
pick.
in the Hawkeye series, so
Yeah.
we
She
see her-
was?
Yeah.
we see her story continue from where it left off in
Because
Black
isn't she
Widow.
going after Clint?
Yeah, I don't want to spoil it, but this is spoiler, so yes.
Damn, I gotta watch the
I
Hawkeye
knew
show.
I was aware of that because I mean, at the end credit scene of Black Widow is "I'm coming for you, Clint." Basically, that's
I didn't
literally what it
know
was.
that, bro. I'm so
I
hyped to
literally-
watch.
I thought I said that when I watched the Hawkeye series when it came out.
You
I
did.
thought it was quite obvious
don't
that's what was going
remember.
to happen. Honestly,
Yeah,
I just don't watch.
yeah,
the
she makes a return.
TV series.
She's still the same lovable character that she was in this movie.
Thank God.
I'll be
sarcasm and-
like at first.
Did
I
she get a
didn't-
new outfit? Don't tell me what it looks
Alright,
like.
look,
though.
at first I didn't like Yelena becoming the next Black Widow, mainly because I wasn't a big fan of the change.
I wasn't a
but
big fan of
she has-
ScarJo's.
But
Black
she's
Widow.
grown on me now after watching this movie for a second time. I was like, you know what? I think I'll be okay with her being
The next Black
the
Widow.
next Black Widow. Like she obviously has the mannerism. She'll be she's just as flexible. She's just as strong.
The only question I have for you, Eddie, is in the Hawkeye series, do they like continue the concept what they were doing with the Black Widow movie? You know, with the hard drive and the other agents.
No,
sense.
there was
Oh,
no
like they bring up the other widows.
Yeah,
no,
the
there was
other
no more
widows
widows. She was the only widow in that in that show.
Well, no, they have a hard drive where they show because at the end, obviously,
you know,
Oh,
when,
right.
when
Yeah.
they're typing it in at the end of this movie,
We're gonna
Yes.
cancel you.
and they're showing all the.
No, this
Black
is a
Widows.
question for him because if the show kind of takes place
It's-
a little bit.
Maybe
No,
in Black,
she's only like the last two episodes, and
She's not in there.
maybe in her
related to
own
this.
Black
yeah,
Widow
maybe
movie.
her own show. But in this one, she was just hunting down Clint.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So that's my question. I was trying to ask.
No,
you.
it's not relating to Black Widow. It's relating to a totally different story. She's there to revenge.
You guys got to watch
Black
it though.
Widow.
Haley Steinfeld does a great job as
Oh, hard
Bishop.
pass for me. I don't
I don't
watch
know who
TV.
that
As
is.
I was
don't watch
saying
TV like
something
that.
about Yelena being in the next Black Widow.
Growing
like,
up on
I'm
her.
hoping that she does show up in future movies, and I'm pretty sure she will, because they're not going to build this character up the way they did and bring her into the shows without like saying, you know what, we're going to have someone else.
Mm-hmm.
And there's also ScarJo. They did treat her character badly. Like, they didn't use her in a very good
They
way.
waited till after Endgame to be
Had-
like, "Here's your prequel."
Had they actually
I mean, it's
incorporated
the,
her movie.
It was a sort of like good send off considering she her
I think,
fate.
yeah, that's probably the only way, and they just wanted to appease, because everyone's been asking for her movie.
Yeah, it's
for a
either
long
do
time.
it at the start or with what
And-
happened. It's
and
the
they
only
obviously,
best way.
did not do it at the start because fuck you guys.
So you guys had some criticisms of Taskmaster off air. You want to
Yeah, okay.
bring it up?
Okay, so he brought up the color matches were pretty accurate. But
I just said the blue.
yeah, the blue. Well, it had the blue and a bit of the gold as well.
A teensy bit on the shield, yeah.
But overall, Taskmaster, they treated him poorly because Taskmaster is not
Cheap.
a helmet, and it's okay. Yes, she's not in the comics. I don't know. Maybe in a different universe, it is a girl character or a female character.
Yeah.
But from my knowledge, every time I've seen it in comics or in a cartoon show, it's always been a male character that's portraying the character, you know, and it's not a helmet. In this case, Taskmaster is literally just a helmet that has a chip in it that does all the work for Taskmaster.
That is
Yes.
pretty lazy, yeah.
So I feel they really copped out on that. Yes, the character itself has to be able to go through those movements to be able to make use of the information that the helmet's giving them, but still.
They take off the helmet off of her and I think she still fights a little bit.
Yes.
But also isn't the USB thing the input in
It's
her
like
neck? I thought it was in her neck. I didn't think it was in the
I
suit.
think the chip is.
It's in her neck,
forget.
bro.
It's in her neck. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So it's her.
Yeah, it's
just-
actual her.
Yeah, but she's still programmed. She's
Well, yeah, she's still
She's got
yeah.
like no free will.
This
She's
vi-
literally become. She's one of the Black Widows. She's one of the Black Widows. So she's trained to fight. She's got all the abilities that like Yelena and Scarlet has.
Mm-hmm.
So she can still fight, but that chip makes use of that ability to make her fight better. So
You just wish it was like her superpower instead of it
'cause
being like
that's what
implanted into her.
exactly. That's what Taskmaster is. He's not an implant. you
She
know?
felt a bit underwhelming as a villain.
I do enjoy the fight scenes with her though, so I'm
Yeah.
gonna say that they
The
did a
fight
good
scenes
job
were
with
cool.
it.
Yeah.
So they did that part very well, and
Man,
kudos to that.
They really fucked up her design though.
Yeah, like I said,
It
off air,
could've
she
been
looks like
better.
a cod skin.
yeah.
It looks like a shitty off-brand Modern Warfare 2 Ghost skin.
Like, see, that's a cool Taskmaster right there.
They're never gonna do that with a big stupid cape and the super skull mask.
Why? What do you
Let's
mean?
get it, bro.
They did do it already.
No.
No, they didn't.
They did it for Moon Knight with the big stupid cape.
That was cool.
Yeah, and it worked there.
Yeah, it
But
makes
I'm
sense
saying-
for
Well,
him.
but I'm saying that they should.
They would do it.
They should have did it for him as well. Taskmaster. Like they should have did it like that instead of the way they did it. I'm trying to point out. 'Cause
They, what you're saying is they had the ability to do it, they just didn't do it.
yeah, that's what I'm trying to point out. You said they would never do it, but they did it before.
he literally has Egyptian god powers compared to this mobster guy. Like, why the fuck would the mobster guy put a big stupid cape
Well,
on?
I don't
on
know
her?
his actual.
Makes him look cool.
I don't actually know his character.
She's
like
supposed
the
to be like a
Taskmaster.
secret black ops operative
I get what you're saying.
running around with a cape,
That'd be sick, bro.
flowing and making huge ass sounds.
Yeah, but isn't the actual Taskmaster?
Yeah,
Master.
but they changed what they are in the MCU, at least
Yeah.
what we see so far.
I wonder if they're
At least
gonna.
the shield was accurate.
I wonder if they're gonna bring her
And
back.
now and now she's gone for now.
I don't think
I
she's
think this
returning.
didn't. No.
And if she
They have the
does
ability to bring her
return,
back.
I hope it's with like a better outfit.
Yeah. And like I said, the way they let
Maybe
her
she'll
off,
add her own big dumb kid.
I think they might bring this character back because now the fact that we're going to the multiverse and that concept like that. Because this is before the multiverse.
Can't
I
wait for
think they
Ghost Rider.
forgot about her.
That'll be cool.
I think they forgot about
I
her
don't
at this
know.
point.
Like I said, I think they
The way they let her off, they have ability to break her back, but they're not gonna.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They had the
Because
ability
we've
now.
left we've left the area where we're on a more grounded level. We're more in the outer space and multiverse area now, so that's way beyond
That's what I'm-
Taskmaster.
Well, yeah, there's probably a fucking superhuman Taskmaster who
Yes.
They
has
could
the
bring
innate
this
ability.
design Taskmaster where they're like, let's go. I want this one. What you guys are begging for.
I don't really. I still think the cape looks dumb either way.
I don't know. I like capes,
Anything
okay?
else you guys want to bring up for this movie?
Yeah,
What?
the CGI is just trash.
Yeah, CGI sucks.
I
Story's fine.
There was a scene in the movie that I at first didn't like, I think, and it was the family scene when they're in that house
Oh yeah.
when they first meet up. At
Every
first, I
minute.
didn't like it. Watching it a second time, though, I was like, you know what? This is a nice little touching
Yeah, it is.
scene. So it grew on you, and so I enjoyed that a lot more. That's where I get most of my rating now.
The
Yeah.
Fortnite skin.
It's also this is like completely, it does not matter and doesn't affect my score, but there was like a weird continuity error where they first pick up the red the fuck is his name, the Red Guardian from prison.
Oh, yeah.
And they're like they point at their ears because they're wearing headphones on,
Yeah.
and he has to put them on.
Yeah.
And then they take them off of him at some point, right? Like
Yeah.
ScarJo goes back and takes them off of him,
Yeah.
and then they talk to each other like face to face. And I'm like, I guess that could kind of work, right? And then they start talking to Yelena
Oh,
while
like
she
that,
has
so?
headphones, and they can hear each other perfectly. But like I said, that doesn't affect my rating. I do think that they did, like, on second watch, I'm fine with this like weird compilation which with Smells Like a Teen Spirit playing in the background. Like, I still think the song is like I don't know. But like the compilation where they show just like snippets of her growing up and doing
Through
missions,
the red room. Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, this is fine, I guess.
Honestly, when we first met Scarlet in, like, what was it, Iron Man 2 or something, or Iron Man 3, or no, the first Avengers movie, when they had
So
a
she
better
was in Iron Man too.
Yeah. It was Iron Man.
they had a flashback of her when she was actually being trained in Red Room. You know, when she did that, she was in that orphanage or whatever.
Oh right,
You
right,
know what I'm
right.
talking about?
Yeah.
I felt like that was a better flashback than what we actually got.
Well, probably because we already kind of know the song and dance.
Yeah, but I wish we would have gotten that kind of flashback instead of this. Like, yes, we got like her entire life in this like 3-minute flashback where it's like, yeah, okay, so we left as a kid, she got basically kidnapped, and then they forced her through these trainings, and then that explains it. But I still would have liked what they showed in, what was it, the first Avengers or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a little bit of difference of like and dislike there, obviously, and they could have done it better, I feel like.
Yeah.
And I still think their motivations and their backstories are still really strong. ScarJo's and Yelena's.
Oh, what were they again?
Well, just their fucking trauma.
Oh, okay.
They were traumatized. They're
Yeah,
trying to free all
and,
the other widows.
Like, you know, Yelena trauma dumping at the dinner table, like
Okay, that was
talking
nice,
about
yeah.
how depressing it is that her happiest memories were when she
All
was.
fabricated.
Or fake
Yeah.
memories. Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
And they
fucked
only
up,
they
yeah.
only did the charade for 3 years, and she was 6 years old when it happened. So
it was-
she
it was
literally
believable
did
for her.
get raised by that lady.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's our review of Black
Widow,
Widow.
again.
Still pretty
pretty
It's
good
still
movie.
good,
Yeah.
but it's gone down. by
What's
3
your
points for me.
rating,
It was
Eddie?
oh,
6.89.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right.
mine's
Out
a
of
6.
10.
I can't believe it went
It's
from a
gone down
9 to a
like-
6.
Almost 2 points.
Yeah, it's
For
dropped
me,
down.
it went down by 3.
Hey, if you
Mine
want to
went
see a
down by
solo
1.
Marvel movie, if you're gonna watch a solo Marvel movie, watch
This
this
would not be
one.
it.
This would. Oh well, yeah, Shang-Chi and stuff is better,
Yeah.
but this one's okay. we've gotten better and worse Marvel movies since then. So
Some are
There's
good.
only one movie that's pretty bad.
Honestly,
to be
at this
honest.
point, I still don't think, besides Spider-Man,
yeah, Spider-Man sucked.
besides Spider-Man, I don't think we actually got anything better than Shang-Chi.
No, we haven't. We haven't had a really good movie.
No, like, Doctor Strange was good, but like
I liked
not
it.
all of us are agree
Yeah.
on that. So
Same
all of
with-
us
same
agree.
with- same with
hate
the
Doctor
Thor: Love and Thunder. It's
All
not
of
like-
us
Thor, we-
agreed on Shang-Chi that it was fantastic. So, you know.
Thor, we all agreed it was okay. Just
I
like
enjoyed
Black
it,
Widow.
yeah.
I'd say Black Widow is better than Thor in my opinion though.
I would not.
Like Shang-Chi was like I felt like I still had that same like rose tinted glasses for the MCU, even though the Phase 4 is over and this is Phase 4, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's about
Where
to
Phase
end.
3 is over, but I still feel like there's hope for the future for this universe.
Mhm.
And then, there's some fumbles along the way, and then I'm kind of like disillusioned.
Well, we still got Black Panther. That's our final hope.
Yeah.
Well, I'm still like, these movies are good, but like I don't feel like
they're not the same as like they were before.
They don't
where
capture
led
the
into it,
whimsical aspect anymore.
like I'm not like pining for the next movie.
Yeah, I don't think
Yeah,
anybody
same
really
here.
knows.
I'm not looking forward to anything because there's nothing to lead
Other
into
than
them.
Spider-Man.
Well, yeah, Spider-Man was good, but I think Spider-Man and Shang-Chi are the only ones that have anything similar to do with the overall theme of like multiverse and all that stuff.
Just Shang-Chi for me.
Like
You didn't like Spider-Man?
I did. No, I mean, I didn't mind Spider-Man. I just like, I don't know.
Bro, hating on my favorite
Man, I hate
character.
spiders.
You want to fight? Take it outside.
I'm just
Like Black Widow.
I like spiders. Yeah, that now time for content we've seen this week. You guys want to hit this real quick? Or?
Yeah, I got it. So I watched, like I said,
Jesus
what the
Christ.
fuck is that?
I don't
It's the
know.
mic thing. I don't know.
Oh, your phone was too close to that.
Oh, that's weird.
No, I guess not.
All right.
Anyways, I watched something called The Haunting, and it's basically like a creepy mansion. And
Wait, what do you mean by something? A movie? A game?
it's a movie. It's a
Oh,
movie.
okay.
The Haunting has like what's his name? Liam Neeson and Cars actor.
Owen Wilson?
Owen Wilson. Yeah. It's actually a good movie.
Yes?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's how he became a meme, Owen Wilson.
Wow.
Yeah, and I was like, oh wait, that's where this is from.
Yeah.
Like, wow. So
I'm pretty sure we have that soundbite.
Yeah, that's this one. It's actually a good movie. The setting is very actually creepy and good. I don't like her though. I did not like her in this movie one bit. She was not a fun person to listen to.
Okay.
In the
two of
movie.
them.
Oh, I guess it's an
The
old
1999 version.
You know
Oh,
what
yeah.
you should do for? I was just seeing this completely off topic, but like I was looking at Javier's screen right now and it's on the internet screen. I don't know if there's like a way to like change it so the internet results show up on the green screen and like
There
instead
is.
of switching to a completely different view, it just switches the
There is.
I
background.
see what you're saying.
There is. You just got to figure out how to do it.
That'd be cool.
You don't like the little clouds on the bottom?
But yeah, so this is one of the movies I watched. I didn't watch much anything else. I think I started watching Batman Beyond a couple days ago. I think I'm on like episode 10.
Okay.
You know, because I saw an Instagram reel about it, and I was like, you know what, let me watch
Instagram
this.
reels.
Hell yeah, bro.
Did you watch it before, or is this your first time?
I've watched a few episodes before. I watched the Batman Beyond movie where like the Joker returns.
Oh, that
or
was a
something
good
like that.
movie.
Yeah, that's a really good movie. So I know about Batman Beyond and all that.
Doesn't
but
it-
That's my first time officially like really getting into the series.
I think I had like a McDonald's toy of it.
And,
I'd never watched it.
I would
though.
want.
You
I
gotta watch
hope
the movie.
one day we actually get a Batman like this Batman, like Batman Beyond live action one day.
That'd be sick. Yeah.
Yeah, that's like the people were like pining for similar things when it came to like Miles Morales
Mhm.
because people loved Miles and they wished for
But
him.
Terry McGinnis Batman is really cool,
Yeah.
and the suit's just awesome.
Hey,
So
hell yeah, I love the red.
That's pretty cool, yeah.
One day I'd actually like to cosplay the suit. You know,
Very 90s, but
It is,
very
yeah,
sick.
Yeah. And then I also got a game called Multiverses. I talked about it a little bit at the beginning of the stream, obviously. So
the very popular game,
it's
Multiverses.
I wouldn't say it's very popular.
It's very popular.
Yeah,
It's gonna be very popular right now.
I mean,
Still
it
pretty
was
popular.
extremely popular during its betas.
Yeah, so it's the beta right now. You can buy into it, and that's what I did. The game's not bad. The action isn't bad. I'm hoping they add a little more to it, action-wise.
Look
I
at all
mean,
the variations.
because the
new
attacks,
costumes.
maybe I'm just not chaining the attacks right, but they all feel like the same. Like each character has basically similar attacks, so it's the same buttons, everything. There's no real combos to it yet, but that may be because I'm just new to the game and I'm not finding all the combos yet.
Are you a big fighting game
I'm-
aficionado?
No, I'm not huge on it, obviously, but this game looks interesting because I like a lot of the characters, like the Iron Giant,
the WB
Superman,
characters.
yeah, like Shaggy. I wish there was. I hope they add Scooby later on. I haven't tried Velma yet, but yeah, if they actually add those guys, that'd be cool.
Well, Rick and Morty are confirmed.
I'll play those.
And
But
LeBron James.
I like that. You see that horned guy in the corner right there?
Yeah.
the
Corner?
original character.
Yeah, I actually really like that one. It's a support
That
character.
one.
Yeah, it's a support character. It's really cool. Tom and Jerry are fun. They're very fun to play as. You know, like especially like you're playing a cartoon character like Tom and Jerry, and they actually do their antics as you're playing, and it's very fun to see. It makes you laugh. You know,
Yeah,
when you
they're-
actually get those knockouts with them, it's hilarious.
Yeah, they're like one of the best animated.
You know, I realized the Velma they use is the one from the new Scooby Doo movie.
She's hot.
This is the Latina. This is the Latina Velma.
Let's
Oh
go.
shit! It is.
Yeah,
oh,
you
that's
look
crazy.
at her, bro. Like
Yeah.
you see the animation that because the new Scooby, like the Scooby Doo
I
movie.
don't like Finn in this because he's so fucking broken.
Because he's fan, bro.
He's
I
too
heard
strong.
Velma was broken,
She can throw people off the map. Yeah.
but like there's like literally articles like written. They're like, yeah, Velma's fucking busted as shit.
There's good thing this is beta, so they're.
Batman is also pretty fun to play as.
What else did you guys watch this week?
I watched, literally started it yesterday. Apple TV original called Severance.
Never heard of it.
Oh, that's the one with the guy from Parks and Rec, right?
Yes, it's really good. It's
So
about an office worker. Well, it's like you know the concept of your work life and your home life.
No.
Yeah. What about it?
Like you like
How you act
trying to
differently?
keep a work life balance with your
Yeah.
like
How it can be difficult sometimes and like,
yeah,
or easy
it's
depending
it's
where you're
that
doing.
pushed to like the nth degree where you literally go to your job, you go down an elevator, and you're literally a different person.
That's actually pretty.
You
cool,
get
yeah.
implanted with something where like your like home self goes
It's like
comatose.
your brain dead kind
yeah,
of
you,
situation.
you like go comatose while like this
What's the show
completely
called?
different person is like
Severance, I think it was.
yeah,
That-
Severance.
That'd be nice.
That's
and
a
then they
cool
go
concept,
into
yeah.
they go into the ethics and morals of that.
I'd be like,
Because they're literally they don't exist once you go up
Oh,
the
yeah,
elevator,
yeah.
so they are perpetually trapped down there
That
only
sounds
to work.
So depressing.
but
Yeah.
it sucks to suck. I want to take a break.
But I see what you're saying. It definitely would go into like morality here as well.
Yeah,
You have
it's
Apple
very
TV? Jesus.
at the moment. Yeah, I still got the 3 months from getting my phone.
Oh, that's neat.
It's
Neat fact.
neat.
It's really good. You should watch it
No.
via whatever means possible.
Yeah.
No.
that are legal.
I mean,
I actually have a free year of Apple TV, and no.
yeah, I'll
I don't
watch
have
it
it.
legally.
What about you, Javier? What did you watch?
I
Sick.
That was cool, bro. I watched that too.
No, I watched a little bit. I was trying to think.
You watch Alvin and Chipmunks Shipwrecked.
You didn't want to say it though.
No,
So he's like,
I
You
watched
watched the
a
Kung
little-
Fu Panda show.
Oh, yeah,
We all did.
You also
Yeah,
watched
we all
I
Bratz.
watched-
suffered through that.
Yeah,
You watched
we all-
the Bratz movies.
We watched. I watched a little bit. One episode of Kung Fu Panda.
Oh, that shit was so
I
ass.
watched like a couple episodes of Criminal Minds.
Bro,
Okay.
Criminal Minds.
Criminal
I
Minds
watched,
always.
and then I watched a little. We watched. Was starting to rewatch High School DxD.
in class.
No, not in class. Bro, I was watching it while I was donating plasma.
What the heck?
Bro, that's so much work. Why do you watch these shows in public?
his
Because
blood
he's trying,
pumping.
he was trying to get his blood going.
No,
He was getting his blood going all
I
in the
don't
wrong
know what
places, though.
I was legit. I was so bored. I was like, I don't know what to watch. Because I started rewatching One Punch Man. I was like, no,
Blood going to the wrong
Why
places.
not watch something new?
I don't know what to watch.
I literally told you watch Nagatoro-san, bro.
No, I'm good with that.
You're such a fucking whore.
Miss me with that whack shit, bro.
Let me see what
my
the
God.
recent things I
Like
read.
legit, I looked it up. I'm like, no, that's a hard pass. That show looks gay as fuck.
I watched.
That's insensitive. You can't. You
Oh,
shouldn't
sorry, that
say
show
that.
That's
looks
true.
whack though.
I watched the new South Park special on Paramount. Plus.
Another one?
Heck yeah, boy!
Okay, was it
This
good?
is all
Streaming
that I've
Wars
read in the
Part
past
2.
week.
It was not. Well, you read a lot. It was not as good as Part 1.
It keeps going. It just keeps going.
Streaming Wars.
I read a bunch of manga. So I read hella chapters of Mysterious Girlfriend X. So
Is that still ongoing or is it actually completed?
it's done.
Okay, that's
Volume 5, and I'm like halfway through. So
I watched the anime when it came out.
it's really good.
Yeah.
I also read the first two volumes of Nagatoro-san, since I have them now.
I'm still waiting on the next chapter.
In South Park, old Randy comes back, but only for like 5 minutes.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. I
Also-
don't care about South Park much. I
You
don't
gotta
care about it.
watch South Park, bro.
I enjoy it when it's like the occasional random episode comes on, but
Hell
I can't
yeah.
watch it in chronological.
Also, I judged a book by its cover one time when I went to go manga buying,
Yeah.
and I picked up this volume called The Golden Sheep, and it's fantastic.
Is it about gold sheep?
Kinda. There's a gold sheep statue as like a thing for the town, but it relates to reconnecting with old friends after you move away for like 10 years, and it's really fucked. There's only 3 volumes of it. I just bought 2 and 3, and I can't wait to read those. The story's complete, by the way.
I also did something that might be a little messed up for doing it, but
Watch hentai.
it was today. After I saw the movie, I went to FYE. I saw an Avatar book, and instead of buying it, I just read it right there.
Oh my god, you spent the time to read
I
it.
finished it, and then I left.
What the fuck?
It was called Avatar Last
That's
Airbender:
so
The Rift.
Wait, that's so random. Wait, which?
behavior. and a library, okay, but
It wasn't at the library. It was at FYE at
FYE?
Rivertown.
I mean,
yeah.
people do that.
But
at
I
a
feel like that's a
bookstore,
little
but
rude,
FYE,
you know? It's a
where you
little rude.
buy merchandise, clothes, and movies.
Fuck them, bro.
So I just stood there and like, let me just keep reading it because I'm not
Remember
gonna buy
when they
it.
kicked you out, Javier?
Oh,
They
yeah.
kicked you out?
Because he threw
The live action Black Butler.
live action Black
Threw
Brother.
it
Like,
across
Bro,
the store.
what?
He's like, get this shit out of here.
And the guy's like, leave. I'm like,
yeah,
okay.
he told us all to leave. Yeah.
10-4.
That was good times.
Yeah,
Now
good times,
let's
good
roll
times.
the
Go.
credits.
Live actions, bro.
All right, so the plan for next week is I don't know. There's
Let's
gonna be
find
that
out.
new,
Look
the
up.
new,
Hey, look it up right now.
the
Well,
movie next week
well,
is
well-
the new superhero dog movie.
Yeah.
The crypto.
Fuck no.
So I don't know.
Bro, that's the only thing we have, bro. Why
I
are you
don't know if you guys
complaining?
want to watch that.
I
or
want to
not.
watch
I'll watch
Everything
it.
Everywhere
I can
all at
watch
once again.
I can watch the
Instead.
super.
All right, you're outnumbered here, Jesus. Looks like we're watching DC League of Super Pets.
I'm calling in sick, bro. Right now,
That's
I'm
him
sick.
right now.
I'm
Bro, that was
literally-
me with Elvis, bro, and you're like, bro, Elvis is good, blah, blah, and then you don't want to talk.
You
Oh,
still-
Elvis,
didn't you give it a
fuck that
7?
movie.
You
No,
gave it a
fuck that
7.
movie. I hate that movie.
Yeah, he
You
disliked that
enjoyed it,
movie
though.
I
passionately.
didn't. I really didn't.
Why
I
you
just
give
gave
it
it
a
a nice
seven?
movie.
Bro, I listened to the whole thing. You were like pretty descriptive, and you were like,
Yeah, because I
you were
had to,
enjoying
I
it.
still had to talk about the movie, but I don't like that. It was booty cheeks. I was pretty irritated with your dumbasses. They're like, I can't come because I gotta go to King's Say.
Bro, go suck
Literally,
Elvis's dick, bro.
literally, you've suggested movies in the past where you're not fucking here too, bitch.
Like what?
Well, we have to go back
yeah,
into
we
the
have to go back.
backlogs,
I know,
but you've suggested garbage too that you
know.
literally leave and
I
don't.
suggest garbage and I still show up for it.
Because Alexa, you don't have a life.
I literally have terrible work-life balance, bro. That's why I'm I have to
You
watch
gotta
my
get
movies on
severed, bro.
Sundays. I'm working Saturdays.
And
bro.
actually,
Get your ass
I
severed.
actually only recommend streaming movies that are garbage.
All right, so DC League
I don't
of
have-
Super Pets.
Bet, let's do it.
So what the fuck
I'm
is
getting
this suggesting?
underdog vibes from this
Animation
movie, though.
again?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
animation. I'm getting
Okay.
underdog vibes. We should incorporate
Watch Underdogs?
Okay, okay,
Underdog,
bye
yeah.
guys. Have
No,
a good time. Peace
No,
out.
not yet. I have an idea. We should incorporate movies that are 90% CGI into animated movies.
So like Green Lantern.
Yeah, like Green Lantern movies should be considered animated movies. I think.
I don't want to watch Green Lantern.
Yeah,
What do you
yeah,
got? We can
bye.
talk about that later.